Welcome to Lake Mills for a battle of girls and guys games between Lake Mills and Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears. Before we start talking about the game, this pregame show is brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your Lennox dealer. Call 641-592-5611 today.
Indoor enthusiasts feel relaxed, comfortable, and happy in the great indoors. You can be one, too, with the perfect air that comes from reliable, groundbreaking Lennox products offered by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. Right now, you can get $1,350 in rebates, plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox home comfort system. To rethink your air and learn more, call Young Plumbing and Heating at 641-592-5611 or visit us online at youngplumbingheatinglakemills.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your local Lennox dealer. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
So to kind of talk before this game starts, we're going to go through the starting lineups for each of the girls basketball teams here. For Lake Mills, we have number 1, Natalie Brandenburg. She's averaging 6 points a game. She's had a couple good last games. She's only a sophomore. She's shown some really good things so far this year. What do you have to say about Natalie Brandenburg, Chris?
I would say just for this third game we're seeing her now, showing a little bit of improvement, maybe settling down a little bit, getting used to the speed of the game, handling the ball a decent amount. I think as we keep going, even though this is another tough team, probably the toughest of the 3 home games we've seen so far, it's going to be another great test and another great learning opportunity.
Second off for the starting lineup, we have Brooke Burgo making her way back from a knee tweak in the first game of the year. She's averaging 6.3 points per game. The third starter is number 10, Bryn Rognus, averaging 6 a game. The fourth starter is number 15, Leah Moen, averaging 5.5 points per game. And to round out the starting 5, probably the most impressive Bulldog we've seen this year, number 32, Ella Steeney, with 6.8 points per game.
Yeah, she's going to have a tough matchup tonight. I assume Coach Patterson has a little help for her in the game plan, but with Audie Crooks on the other side, it's going to be a very, very tough matchup, but a good one. I can't wait to see the battle.
Lake Mills is 0-4 so far this year, but I think that says more about their schedule more than anything, like we've talked about on recent broadcasts, and we'll talk more again tonight. Very tough start of the season for Lake Mills schedule-wise. So me and Chris, we both agree that this can only help the Bulldogs as they mature and become older basketball players as the year goes on. Going into the Bishop Garrigan starting lineup, their starting point guard is number 11, Molly Joyce. She's averaging 22 points per game and 6 assists. She's one of the two-headed monster girls for Bishop Garrigan. She really leads the team, starts the offense. A lot of things run through her and Audie Crooks, which we'll talk about later, but Molly Joyce, very, very good player. I would say she's probably a top 3 player in the conference with her teammate Crooks and Rachel Lear.
I would absolutely agree with that, and in my opinion, watching the state title game that Bishop Garrigan was in last year, if she doesn't foul out, they, I think, win that game almost by double digits.
And not to go out on a sidebar, but Bishop Garrigan is 3-0 this year, and like Chris said, they made it to the state finals last year against Newell Fonda, and they were leading for a lot of that game, but just came up just short. Second in the starting lineup is number 14, Kaylin Myers. She's averaging double figures as well with 11.7 per game. The third starter is number 22, Gracie Elsbecker, averaging 7 a game. Number 24, Reese Rosenmeyer, averaging 2.3 points per game. And I don't know, the girl that we've been talking about kind of all day, Chris, number 55, Audie Crooks, averaging 20 and 11 rebounds per game.
I never really saw her in person last year. I viewed some of these state tournament games they were in. She is very, very impressive, only a sophomore. I don't want to butcher some of the offers she has, but I know she has a couple high D1 offers already, so it's going to be fun to watch. And
Joyce, also a sophomore, so that dynamic duo comes from the sophomore class. So it's going to be really exciting to see how Lake Mills can respond tonight with those two really leading the charge for the Golden Bears. The pregame show has been brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. When you need plumbing or heating help, think Young Plumbing and Heating. Call 641-592-5611 today.
junior, number 2, Brooke Burgo. At forward, a freshman, number 10, Bryn Rodman. At forward, a junior, number 15, Leah Moen. And at center, a sophomore, number 32, Ella Steeney. Bulldogs are coached by Garrett Patterson, assisted by Ren Steeves. Tonight's officials are Brian Hobbs, Randy Chayton, and Kevin Van Otterloo. Now, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem by the Lake Mills High School Choir under the direction of Mrs. Linda Saxton.
All right, like we said, we're back here in Lake Mills, Iowa, for the matchup of Lake Mills Bulldogs versus the Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears. And we were talking about this a lot of the day, Chris. This Bishop Garrigan team is going to be really fun to watch. They're going to shoot from the perimeter. They have a good perimeter game, and also Audie Crooks down low. How do you think Lake Mills is going to handle it?
I think the key is, I don't remember exactly how Garrigan plays in terms of its press or sit back in half court, but I think the key is Lake Mills got to take care of the ball early, got to get some easy shots, try to find somebody open. Don't dig a hole too early against these girls.
Looks like there might be a set play just right off the tip. We'll have to see how this plays out, but it's going to be Steeney versus Crooks for the tip-off. So we get started here. The tip is up, and it goes to Crooks. Tips it back to Joyce. She brings the ball up the floor. Looks like Lake Mills is just some straight man-to-man. Be interesting to see how they treat Audie Crooks in the post tonight. Looks like Garrigan's trying to isolate her with one-on-one. Nice over-the-top pass, and Crooks lays it in for 2.
I know she's going to be hard to handle down there, but there's going to be need to have a little more resistance than that. That was way too easy.
Looks like we're going to need some help from off-ball defenders. That's Bryn Rogness with the three-point miss, and the rebound goes to number 14, Kaylin Myers. She gets it to Joyce, and they're going to set up the offense once again. I would suspect that the game plan is just to isolate Audie Crooks in the post. Looks like they're trying to do it again here. Elastini's working hard down there. Over the top pass from Joyce gets tipped away. Crooks couldn't come up with it, and Brooke Burgo ends up taking it.
Kind of an errant pass on that one. A little high. I don't know if Audie was completely open.
Leah Moen shoots a 3, and it's a little bit short. Kaylin Myers gets the rebound. She races back the other direction. Audie Crooks at the trail, passed it to the corner, and just a little bit strong. So 2 turnovers early on here for Bishop Garrigan.
I mean, you couldn't have asked for a much better start for Lake Mills. Got 2 good-looking shots, didn't go in, and Garrigan's turned it over twice.
And Garrigan is going to go to a full-court pressure, and the ball is knocked out of bounds on the drop-off pass from Leah Moen. It's going to go off Garrigan. It's going to be Lake Mills basketball. Lake Mills is in a box set, taking the ball underneath their own rim. They try get it into Steeney. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here with Lake Mills since Audie Crooks won the opening tip. It's like a 2-3 zone set up out of the inbounds for Bishop Garrigan to get the steal, racing the other way. Pass it over to Joyce, and she lays it into the left hand.
Yeah, two not good starts on the out-of-bounds plays there. Try to force a couple passes, and Garrigan took advantage.
Garrigan's in a 2-3 zone now. Going to see how Lake Mills attacks this. Brooke Burgo gets it in the high post, passes it back out. Liam Owen tries driving, and I think we're going to get a reach on Joyce. It's going to be her first foul of the game. Bishop Garrigan leads 4-0 with 6:20 left in the first quarter. So as we've been talking about in past games, Lake Mills needs to get the ball in the middle more against zones and especially pressure, and they did right there. But Brooke Burgo fumbled the ball, and Molly Joyce gets the steal.
I think that is one of the most frustrating plays as a coach that you can see. Tried to force a pass, turned it over, and because of your frustration, you were over aggressive and got a foul along too with it. So kind of a double negative right there. That's
going to be Brooke Burgo's first foul of the game. Looks like a little back screen for Audie Crooks in the post. Nice pass inside, and she lays it in.
Remember from last year, she has very good touch around the basket as we see a steal by Garrigan and another layup.
That's Gracie Elsbecker. She lays it in for 2 off the steal. Looks like it's a 2-2-1 press from Bishop Garrigan, but they're really aggressive coming up and matching up with the Lake Mills girls. That's kind of been the story in the first games that we've covered here, Chris. You know, West Hancock, St. Ansgar, really just pressing the Lake Mills girls and trying to force them to make mistakes.
Lake Mills girls will not see 3 better pressing teams in the North Iowa area than they have in the 3 home games that we've seen.
Brooke Burgo has a nice little 8-foot jumper that's just a little bit long, and it's going to be an over-the-back foul on Ella Steeney.
We've had some open shots. They just haven't quite found their way in. A couple of deeper shots, but that was a good look from about 5 feet. Just crawled off the rim.
Garrigan leads 8-0 with 5:25 left in the first quarter. Looks like a little ball screen from Audie Crooks, and Joyce is going to try to land in with her left hand. A super nice finish, but it didn't go in, and Audie Crooks gets the offensive board and lays it in.
That is the biggest advantage of having a girl like Audie Crooks down in the middle. They're very hard to box out and cleaning up all the messes around the rim.
Brandenburg splits a double team on the press, tries to land it up to Brooke Burgo, gets tipped away, and it goes to Audie Crooks, who gets the steal.
You can kind of see now Garrigan speeding our girls up a little bit. They need to just slow it down. Okay, take those first 3 possessions for an example and keep doing that.
They throw it into Audie Crooks again. She's going to get an and one. Foul goes on Ella Steeney. It's going to be her second of the game. Crooks is already up to 8 points on the evening. Garrigan leads 12-0 with 4:49 left in the first quarter. As Steeney checks out, Hannah checks in for her.
Watching this first half of this first quarter here, I think you almost have to just pack the defense down, whether it's a zone or man, and not let Audie just beat you around the basket all day. Make the other girls make shots. If they make shots, I mean, you're going to have to just live with that.
And Audie Crooks misses the free throw. She's a 70% shooter from the field this year, and she's already, I think, 4 for 5 tonight. Natalie Brandenburg tries to pass it to Brooke Burgo, gets tipped away, and it looks like it's going to be another jump ball. It's going to be Bishop Garrigan basketball. Coach Garrett Patterson for Lake Mills is going to call a full timeout here. We're going to send you guys to our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built right here in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
At Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, banking has never been easier. FTSB offers convenient digital banking services that include mobile deposit, bill pay, downloadable documents, and more. Find it today in the App Store. FTSB also has expertise in ag and commercial businesses, with lenders ready to make your operation succeed. You can bank with confidence and convenience at Farmers Trusted Savings Bank in Buffalo Center, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Visit us online at ftsbbank.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here in Lake Mills as Bishop Garrigan has the basketball. They lead 12-0 with 4:22 left in the first quarter as they toss in an overhead pass to Audie Crooks, and she just lays it in. There's
going to need to be some change up there inside. I don't know what it's going to take, but you cannot just let her sit down there on the basket all day.
Molly Joyce gets a steal. She misses the right-handed finish, but she gets her own rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. And this time it's Lake Mills' ball. I believe that's the third jump ball already. Lake Mills tries to work it against this press. Really aggressive press from Bishop. Leah Moen has a nice little running floater from about 12 feet out. Nothing but net. First 2 points for Lake Mills.
That was a great drive. Saw somebody was cutting her off. Had a good shot for a floater, and obviously very soft touch with it. That was good.
That was like a mix of a floater and a hook. It was actually a pretty good shot there from Leah. The ball's going to stay here with Bishop Garrigan. But yeah, at what point, if you're Lake Mills, do you eventually just, like you said, pack the paint and just dare Bishop Garrigan?
I think you have to now. She's got what? 10 of the 14.
10, yep.
You just got to live with the guards making outside shots at this point.
Number 21, Abby Capacious throws it up, and it's going to be no good. But number 2, Emma Granganette, misses the board, and Audie Crooks lays it in for 2. She's up to 12 points.
That's also going to be the tough part. If you do pack it in, it's going to be a longer box out for the guards out top. So, I mean, you just got to live with one or the other, but you can't just let Audie beat you inside all night.
Running floater here from Brandenburg is a little bit long. Number 22, Abby Capacious, takes it the whole way. It's going to be a blocking foul.
I think she was fine,
Leah Moen.
except she was able to get to the side of Leah Moen and not square her up. So if Leah could have squared it up, it might have been a charge.
Similar stories the past few games, or past 2 games that we've done against West Hancock and St. Ansgar, teams that are just really, really aggressive and want to get the pace going.
But on the same side of that, I mean, I know we said these teams are very, very good, but teams that don't even press are going to see this against these 3 teams like, hey, we can press these girls until they show they got to beat it.
Capacious nailed the first free throw. She's going to try to make the second here. She drills the second one. She has 2 points. Bishop Garrigan leads 18-2 as Capacious gets a steal, and she's going to take it herself all the way, and she lays it in for 2. Up to 4 points now. 4 straight points for Capacious. Garrigan leads 20-2 with 2:42 left in the first quarter. Bishop Garrigan sticking with this 2-3 zone. Nice little running jump shot across the lane is not going to go.
It was not a bad looking shot. Got an open one, just couldn't quite square it up on the backboard.
Good help there from Ellie Hanna. She cut off Joyce's lane to the basket. And Joyce drills the 3.
See, I mean, you might still lose against the outside shots, but at least you're making the shots longer and farther away from the basket.
Yeah, it's not as easy as just throwing it into Audie Crooks and letting her go to work. Leah Moen drills a 3 of her own right back. She is the only girl to score thus far for Lake Mills. She has all 5 of the points. As Garrigan leads 23-5 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Little dribble handoff action here from Garrigan, and Capacious runs into the lane and tries to land it in, and Crooks gets the board and lays it in herself. She's up to 14 points.
And every single one of those shots have been within a foot of the basket.
And Joyce just palms the ball on a pass and steals it. And
Josie Helgeson kind of fumbled the bag a little bit on that one.
My pencil fell down here. I need to bend over and grab it. I couldn't find it for the longest time.
Well, you kind of fumbled the bag on the pencil too, didn't you?
I did fumble the bag with the pencil. You're correct. Garrigan leads 25-5 with 1:25 left in the first quarter. We got some new girls into the game for Bishop. And the ball was thrown away out of the entry
pass. That was good defense.
Yes.
Post defense by Ellie Hanna there. It didn't turn out well on the other end, or as good as they hoped, but made it hard for Audie and got a tip and a steal.
You know, that's really good to see. I mean, obviously 2 very good players for Bishop, but the rest of the girls are good as well, and I'm sure they're good entrance passers into the post, and to get a steal like that is a really good sign that they're already learning.
Like you said earlier, they know to look for Audie in there. It's a 4 out with her in. It's constantly going through the middle.
The backup big for Lake Mills, Ellie Hanna's really doing a good job of fronting her so far as she gets pinned behind her, and Audie Crooks with a little drop step misses the shot, but gets her own
Great defense, though.
As number 22, Gracie Elsbecker misses the 3, and Josie Helgeson races down the other way and hits the nice lefty finish.
That was a great set of a couple possessions in a row with the offensive rebound on defense, and a great run out by Josie.
Past couple possessions, Lake Mills has done some really good things here. Crooks tries to kick it out, back out to Elsbecker. And another steal for Lake Mills. Brandenburg has it, and she's racing the other way. Lefty finish, just a little bit hard off the backboard. You'd like to see a young player like Brandenburg using her opposite hand on a finish. Give me another turnover for Bishop Garrigan, a travel. Number 21, Abby Capacious.
Not exactly sure what Coach Patterson said at that timeout, but it is working so far. Few great defensive stops in a row.
There's 7.5 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Bishop Garrigan leads 25-7. Lake Mills is going to try to get one more shot before the quarter ends. Throw it into Elastini, and she had a good look. That was a good look down the quarter. Just couldn't get it to go. So as the first quarter ends, Bishop Garrigan leads 25-7. We're going to send you guys to our sponsors, and we'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
Indoor enthusiasts feel relaxed, comfortable, and happy in the great indoors. You can be one too with the perfect air that comes from reliable, groundbreaking Lennox products offered by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. Right now you can get $1,350 in rebates, plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox home comfort system. To rethink your air and learn more, call Young Plumbing and Heating at 641-592-5611 or visit us online at youngplumbingheatinglakemills.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your local Lennox dealer. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Are you tired of balancing your accounts, waiting for checks to clear? Enjoy the convenience of a free debit card with MBT Bank. With no initial ordering fee or monthly fee, you'll have access to your money 24/7. Use it in person at the store, online, or withdraw cash from any ATM. Debit cards are a safe, secure way to pay directly from your bank account. To order a debit card, give us a call or stop into any MBT Bank location. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Second quarter is just about to start here.
Forgot to welcome you at the beginning again to episode 3 of Game by Thrones.
Episode 3. I'm Zach Throne, and this is my brother Chris Throne. We decided to kind of help KOW out and call these Lake Mills home games, and we've had a blast doing it so far. So we appreciate you guys listening. Audie Crooks is back into the game. She just got a quick little breather at the end of the first quarter.
And a player of that caliber does not sit out very long.
And nor should she. Audie
right
Crooks
on cue.
Gets into the chest of Steeny and just lays it in. It's a very solid move as Brandenburg comes back racing with the basketball. Nice look. Baseline pass to Brooke Burgo. Steeny gets the rebound, throws it out to Moen. It's a very good pass from Elastini. You like to see that out of your bigs. They get to the middle of the 2-3 zone.
It's good luck.
Mid-range jumper from Steeny's just a little bit off, but that's what you like to see. Also, it's making Crooks work on the defensive end as well.
It is. You can't let somebody just relax on defense.
That's number 14, Kaylin Myers for 3.
Use all their energy on offense. Got to make them work both sides.
Brooke Burgo brings the ball up for Lake Mills and tries taking it in against Crooks, and Crooks swats it out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Lake Mills. Bishop Garrigan leads 30-7 with 6:48 here left in the second quarter. Bishop Garrigan really likes this 2-3. I mean, they should. It keeps Audie Crooks in the middle. You know, with a big body, she doesn't have to exert as much energy and can, you know, protect the basket whenever a driver comes into the lane. As a missed 3 for Bishop Garrigan goes to Brandenburg, she loses it out of bounds. But it's going to stay here with Lake Mills. Looks like it went off a Bishop Garrigan defender. A little miscommunication on the pass there from Brandenburg. Moen didn't know if it was to her or not, and Molly Joyce pulls up for 3 and just drills it. It's her second 3 that's just nothing but net. Very nice lefty jumper. Number
believe she's, 2 for 2 on threes?
Yes.
And has not hit rim on either one.
Has not hit rim, correct. It's a very pure-looking jump shot from Molly Joyce. She gets her second foul, too, but can't imagine. She comes out. Might as well just ride with her.
Yeah, I would say maybe at 3, you'd give her a break this early in the quarter, but with 2, you got to trust some of your better players sometimes.
Garrigan leads 33-7 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter as Brandenburg drives baseline. Nice little floater over Crooks.
It's
just
a great
little bit
outlet
short.
pass.
Nice baseball pass from Crooks over to Joyce. And gets the easy left-handed finish.
And I apologize for you at home. I totally messed up moving the camera on that one. So you cannot blame my sister tonight. I forgot to let you all know that.
We do not have our sister helping us out with the camera tonight. Chris is taking over those duties while announcing as well.
If that's an and one, that is a great
No and
play.
one. I believe they're going to call it on the floor.
Okay.
Or else that was going to be a really nice finish from number 14, Kaylin Myers. 3 new Bulldogs check into the game. It's number 3, Finley Rugstead. Number 4, Josie Helgeson. Number 24, Ellie Hanna. Bishop Garrigan takes it out underneath their own basket. It's a nice entry pass to Kaylin Myers. Crooks went across the lane, drug the middle defender with her, and Myers just filled in for the easy 2. Almost travel there, and they're going to get her for the travel. Josie looked like she almost traveled right before that. She just needs maybe to calm down a little bit against this press. Although this aggressiveness, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to. It's speeding up the Lake Mills girls. It's like another isolation in the post for Audie. She lays it in, just super strong move right there. There's not much you can do.
Could have had a little more denial on the entry pass.
But yeah, once she gets it that
after
deep,
that, it was great D, straight up, didn't foul, but Audie's too good to miss those close ones.
We're gonna have a jump ball on the floor, and Lake Mills is gonna keep possession here, and Audie Crooks is already up to 18 points. I think she's only missed 2 or 3 shots as well, so she's been super efficient on the night. And Bishop Garrigan leads 39-7 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And Bryn Rugness leaves a little bit short on the 8-foot baseline jumper. And the run out for Bishop Garrigan is laid in by number 2, Emma Grand-Gannett.
She almost gathered that ball under the backboard and was still able to get it back and in.
There's very good body control there, able to get that ball not to hit underneath the backboard. Bishop Garrigan likes this 2-3 zone a lot, and I get why. Their guards are really active, and Audie Crooks can kind of just follow the ball in the paint.
It kind of keeps her out of harm's way in terms of fouls, but also she's obviously their best rebounder, and it keeps her right around the basket. So it just makes sense.
It's a good game plan there from Bishop Garrigan. So the pass is almost thrown away, and Lake Mills regains possession. Good ball movement here from Lake Mills as they get a wide open 3 in the corner for Finley Rugstead. Just a little bit short, but she's been a good shooter so far. I've been impressed with her shooting ability so far in the past 2 games that we've covered. And that's going to be a nice finish from number 2, Emma Grand-Gannett. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here from Coach Garrett Patterson, Lake Mills. We're going to send you guys to our sponsors quick, and we'll be right back after the timeout.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
The quick 30-second timeout there. We're already back. Bishop Garrigan has pulled back the press as they're up 43-7 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. And that is a 36-point differential. So the running clock has kicked in here for Bishop Garrigan.
And as a reminder, it doesn't have to get back under 35. The Lake Mills will have to get it back down to 25 to get it back to a regular stopping clock.
3-pointer from Kaylin Myers is off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's Lake Mills basketball. Molly Joyce checks back into the game, as well as number 3, Anna Berkey. So far for Lake Mills scoring-wise, Leah Moen has 5 points and Josie Helgeson has 2. This 2-3 zone is really nice for Bishop Garrigan. Like we've talked about, it really fits their personnel. As Brooke Burgo has a little back-in fadeaway jumper, and rebound by Finley Rugstead is blocked by Audie Crooks. Bishop Garrigan races it back up the floor. They're trying to look into Crooks. Almost had a wide open 3 for number 12, Kelly Beatty. She turned it down. They're trying to get into Crooks here. Ellie Hanna's really trying to work hard in there, but it's really only so much you can do against a player of the caliber like Audie Crooks.
No, it's you have to beat her to the spot. You have to be strong in your lower half.
And it's hard work.
And even sometimes she's just going to be better.
Lake Mills is going to the 2-3 kind of matchup zone on out of bounds. And Molly Joyce throws it away as there's a little bit of confusion between 2 of her teammates who she was passing it to. It's going to be Lake Mills basketball. We have 2:41 left here in the second quarter. Josie Helgeson shoots up a 3. Might be a little bit of a rush shot, but the rebound goes to Elastini. Passes it back out to Brandenburg. It's a really nice board there from Elastini. You like to see that hustle out of a sophomore. Brooke Burgo shoots the mid-range jumper over Crooks. Going to be a little bit long, and I think that's where, even though Crooks didn't get the block, she's still affecting a shot.
Yes, absolutely. It's always in the back of your mind when you know somebody can block a shot. When they are close, you almost do a little bit too much to it. Maybe get a little too high, and it goes a little long.
Nice little give and go from Joyce and Crooks. It's going to be an and one for Joyce. Super nice two-girl play right there. Just fed it to Crooks, and she just gave a little flip pass to the cutting Molly Joyce, who lays it in and gets the foul.
Even though they too are young, both being sophomores.
They're sophomores.
Very talented, obviously, but you can also tell they've played together for years. I mean, those are things you learn after playing numerous games together.
Molly Joyce misses the free throw, and the rebound is corralled by Brooke Burgo. We have 1:57 left here in the first half. Garrigan leads 45-7. Lake Mills looks to attack this 2-3 zone. They had a nice little pass from the high post, and Maddie Levine misses the mid-range jumper. But that was actually a pretty good possession.
Good. Got it to the middle, got a short shot. It's just kind of the common theme. They just don't quite have that experience around the basket at the varsity level yet where they can get it up there soft enough to use the backboard or get it to crawl in.
It usually is a little bit rushed, and obviously when you're putting up a shot, you don't want that to happen. You want to have a nice touch. As Molly Joyce misses the jumper from a little bit behind the block, Lake Mills gets the rebound and goes the other way. Really trying to work it into Brooke Burgo in the high post. She does. She shoots it up just off the back of the rim. As Anna Berkey pulls down the board. We have about a minute left here in the first half. Garrigan leads 45-7. Looks like Garrigan's trying to run some sort of set play or set motion. As Molly Joyce gets the ball, drives it to the lane, gets to her left hand, and it's just a really experienced play when the offense isn't quite working out the way you want to do. Just give it to one of your best players and let her go to work.
No, absolutely. Sometimes when the offense stalls, that's almost your best option. Just get the ball to somebody that can do something with it and let them see what they can do.
We're going to get a foul here on Garrigan. There's 32 seconds left in the first half. Lake Mills is out in a box set for this out-of-bounds play underneath
their own rim.
We're going to get another jump ball here in the first half, and Lake Mills is going to retain possession. Maddie Levine gets it into Brooke Burgo, who gets it over to Moen.
There it is again. Almost got to go again, yeah.
Exact same shot that she made for the first points of the game for Lake Mills. So there's 20 seconds left here. Bishop Garrigan leads by 40. I believe they're going to try to hold for one shot.
Yep, sounds like it. Sounds like that's what the coach is telling them to do.
Moen's really trying to challenge Joyce up top. Passes over to number 3, Anna Berkey, who passed it back to Joyce, who throws up the 3, and is going to be short on the long-range desperation 3 before half. Garrigan leads 47-7 at halftime. So it's kind of what we expected. I mean, Bishop Garrigan, with all that experience they brought back from last year, the 2 sophomores, Molly Joyce and Audie Crooks, really putting on a show. They combined for 32 points in that first half, with Audie Crooks having 18 and Molly Joyce has 14. What do you think Lake Mills has to do to try to slow those 2 down in the second half?
I think kind of like we were talking about, you just can't let Audie get to her spot consistently. You got to beat her to that spot, block to block. It looks like they're just going to run a 4 out, 1 in, have her follow the ball block to block most of the time. Obviously, they are running some set plays too, but you just can't let her get easy shots around the basket. Now, if you're in front of her, have a high hand, and she still makes it, sometimes good offense is better than good defense, and you just got to tip your hat, especially to someone that talented.
Yes, and tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seeds of Lake Mills. See Matt Storby or Lucas Flugum for all your seed needs. Storby Seeds, where every day is seed day.
Attention farmers, planning for the 2021 growing season starts now. When you want fast emergence, top-end yield with unmatched dry down, and strong stocks to last the season, look to Storby Seed to help match your farm with DECALB products. When you want a consistent soybean, you look for high yield, a strong disease package, seed treatment options, and weed control. With Asgrow Extend and Extend Flex beans, you get all this and more. Find us online at storbyseed.com or stop by the Big Winged Ear west of Lake Mills. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Singlestead Hardware in Lake Mills is proud to support the Lake Mills Bulldog teams this season. Singlestead Hardware has anything a home needs, from appliances to extension cords, nails to paint, grills to landscaping. We also have an extensive line of equipment and tools to rent for contractors and bigger do-it-yourself projects. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 5 on Saturday. Call 641-592-2800 or see us online at singlesteadhardware.com for anything you need. Singlestead Hardware of Lake Mills.
'Tis the season for reliable, unlimited WCTA fiber internet, and right now, new or current customers can get a $40 bill credit. Sign up for new WCTA internet, or current customers can upgrade to a faster speed. The pandemic has continued to show us all how vital our internet and Wi-Fi is. It allows us to work, go to school, be entertained, shop, and more. With WCTA internet, you'll have a great experience because it's simple, reliable, and crazy fast. WCTA, we are your local communications cooperative.
Attention farmers, planning for the 2021 growing season starts now. When you want fast emergence, top-end yield with unmatched dry down, and strong stocks to last the season, look to Storby Seed to help match your farm with DECALB products. When you want a consistent soybean, you look for high yield, a strong disease package, seed treatment options, and weed control. With Asgrow Extend and Extend Flex beans, you get all this and more. Find us online at storbyseed.com or stop by the Big Winged Ear west of Lake Mills. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
You can't see it or hear it, but you can feel it. The comfort that comes from dependable quality LP gas, and it's delivered when you need it. From Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson, locally owned and operated since 2005, Hanson LP Gas also provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Call 641-592-8787. Good luck, athletes, from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson.
The end of the year approaches. It's time for a new Ford vehicle, and we're ready to help you at Forest City Ford. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a great selection of vehicles on the lot, highlighted by several 2020 Ford F-150 pickups, along with Escapes, Explorers, and Rangers. We have the vehicles you want, and we can find just the one you're looking for. Stop in and see us today. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
We have about a minute and a half until the second half starts. We just wanted to say that that's been your halftime show, brought to you by Storby Seeds of Lake Mills. When you need seed help, see Storby Seeds. Find them on Facebook at Storby Seeds today. Storby Seeds, where every day is seed day.
Hey, Zach, I want to do a quick shout out to my first mentor teacher during student teaching, Sue, new owner on a quick recovery. We're all thinking about you and wanted to let you know.
And I echo those thoughts. Thinking about you, Sue. Glad to hear that surgery went well. And with the game, Garrigan obviously leads by 40 points in the first half. It's kind of what we expected, I guess, coming into the game. The two-girl show from Bishop Garrigan really had a good first half.
They did, and they know the style they play. They play it very well. I mean, there's a reason they are, if I saw correctly, ranked 2 or 3 right now in 1A. And we're state runner-up last year and very close to being a state champion. So it is going to be tough for anybody around our area to beat this team, especially with such young girls that we have.
So I think it's the same theme, that from covering the first 2 games against also very good teams, Lake Mills is just going to have to take this second half and really use it to improve, make some different adjustments to adjust to this strong Garrigan team. And I think it will pay dividends when they play maybe some weaker teams down the road.
Absolutely. I wouldn't expect Audie or Joyce to play a whole lot the second half. I'm sure they will start it, but it'll give some of our girls the ability to go against without those two, maybe pick up a little rhythm going into the next game. Those things are always important, even if you're not going against the top girls on the other team in the second half.
Yes, and as we said, Audie Crooks, she had 18 in the first half, and Molly Joyce had 14. For Lake Mills, Leah Moen had 5 points, and Josie Helgeson had 2. So those are the 2 scores for Lake Mills. Hopefully they can make that number grow here in the second half. So we start here. Lake Mills sticking with man-to-man. A nice back screen for Audie Crooks, and she lays it in with her left hand.
It's a good set play out of half. Didn't quite communicate enough going through those screens. Obviously something they do very well.
I feel like tonight, compared to at least other nights, Brooke Burgo's done a really good job of being in the high post. She's been a really good job of moving in there, getting herself open, and I think that's something they've lacked in the previous 2 games against some of the zone defenses they faced.
I would agree, too. I think Brooke, maybe when she catches it in the middle, needs to look a little more, face up to the basket, maybe see if she can drive, shoot, instead of turn and pass. But she's doing a very good job in there.
Garrigan extending this 2-3 zone out a little bit to the ball handlers. As Brandenburg drives it into the free throw line area, passes it out to Moen. A lot of passes here from Lake Mills, and that's what you want to see. Just get the ball moving, see what type of shot you can get. And Audie Crooks blocks the ball out of bounds, but it was a really strong take there from Brandenburg.
Very strong take. Saw the girl. She had her to get by her. But Audie obviously is a very smart player in the middle. Doesn't swing on blocks, which is one of my biggest pet peeves, because when you swing on a block, it looks a lot worse than it can be. Just tips it, and now Garrigan gets the turnover.
As Chris said, Lake Mills turned it over right there. Garrigan brings the ball back down the court, and Lake Mills is going to stick in their man-to-man defense. It's a very, very good finish there from number 14, Kaylin Myers.
That is very tough to do. Obviously, it's got to be soft enough off the backboard, and you've got to have that little English on it to get it to crawl in.
She's up to 7 points on the evening, and the steal goes to number 22, Gracie Elsbecker. She tries to lay it in with the left hand, and it goes through. Garrigan leads 53-7 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. We didn't talk about it so much tonight, but definitely a key, as it will be every night for this young Lake Mills team. Just keeping the ball, managing the ball without turning it over. As Brooke Burgo has a little 8-foot jumper, hit the back of the rim. The ball goes scrambling around. Leah Moen for 3, just a little bit short. Brooke Burgo hustles for the rebound. She dribbles it out.
Now, Zach, to me, that almost went over the corner of the backboard. And last time we thought it was out when it went over. So now I have no idea.
Now I'm very confused on that rule as well, Chris. Because I know we were watching a college game the other night, and it went over the backboard, and there was nothing called, correct?
It did. That is kind of why we assumed that was the reason in high school. But
interesting. They must not have thought it went over the backboard. And Audie Crooks gets a nice look inside and surprisingly misses it. There's a good verticality there by Steeney on her defense. Moen drives it into a gap of the 2-3 zone, has it knocked away, and she dives on a loose ball, but she can't corral it.
Another thing Garrigan does is they have very active hands when they're in the zone. They're always trying to dig the ball out, tipping passes, a very key important part to the zone. And as they do it, Audie seals her girl up top and gets another layup.
Audie Crooks now up to 22 points. She's already above her average for the year. She's averaging 20.3 points per game coming in, and she's up to 22. So Ella Steeney, nice little finish through the contact. Gets her
great
first
pass,
tonight.
too.
That's nice to see from our very own sophomore big in Ella Steeney. Nice floater over Steeney by number 14, Kaylin Myers. She has 9 points now in the evening. Garrigan leads 57-9.
Didn't
with
really
4 minutes left in the third
Didn't really
quarter.
put it together earlier, but I didn't realize Ella and Crooks are both sophomores. I mean, I knew it. I just didn't think about it. That's going to be a good measuring stick for Ella as she goes these next couple years.
As she develops, yeah, no, that's definitely going to be a battle that I'm sure she'll look forward to all the time. As she gets the steal on the entry pass to Audie Crooks. Nice play there by Steeney. Brooke Burgo, little running floater. Crooks can't come up with the rebound, and Brooke hustles over for it. It looks like it hit off her knee, and
Couldn't
it did.
quite grab it, yep.
A great hustle there, though, from the junior. Josie Helgeson and Finley Rugstead checking into the game for the Lake Mills. And Abby Capacious and Emma Grandganet check into the game for the Golden Bears. It'll be interesting to see what Garrigan's coach does with Crooks and Joyce for the remainder of this game, but they are still in as of right now, and Steeney gets the rebound after the misfire from Kaylin Myers.
That's always kind of the tough call as a coach when the game is essentially in hand. You don't want them to get injured, but then also you don't want to lose the rhythm that your girls have either with putting a whole bunch of different lineups in together with so much time left. It's always a very tough call.
There's a nice attack from Bryn Rognes right against Audie Crooks. Was fearless in there, but Crooks was able to get a finger on it and knock it out of bounds. Josie Helgeson has a nice look from the corner. They called it a three. I wasn't sure if her feet were on the line, but the refs did not believe so, but it was off the mark, and Molly Joyce surprisingly short on a three ball from the left wing.
She rushed it a little bit, I think. Yeah, did not expect that, but obviously she's a good enough shooter that you're going to live with one of those every once in a while.
Yeah, I do not expect very many more this game from Joyce. Garrigan leads 57-9 with 1:50 left in the third quarter. Again, we do have running clock with the 35-point differential rule. Ben Rognes throws it in to Hannah. She tosses it back out to Moen, almost thrown away. Into the high post, Finley Rugstead, who throws it into Hannah. Good hustle by Rognes to get the ball. And this 2-3 zone, it's tough. It's tough to go against. There's not very many gaps and cracks in the defense. So Garrigan's doing a really good job, and Lake Mills just got to keep attacking.
Oh, they do a great job of keeping their hands up, closing those passing lanes, and deterring the pass to go inside.
Nice throw into the high post to Rugnes, and she tosses in the 12-foot mid-range jumper. That's good to see from a high post player. Those are her first points of the game. So
once they get somebody to constantly hit those shots in the middle, it'll open up so much outside. And they've had good looks. They just haven't quite gotten them to go in. That was a great shovel pass, almost under from Crooks to under the basket.
Very nice shovel pass. I agree. To the cutting Kaylin Myers, who lays it in. Crooks gets the steal.
And almost a Kevin Love-esque outlet pass. Actually, no, because he does the chest pass.
If a girl throws it, is it considered a softball pass? You know, when guys throw it with one hand down the field, it's considered a baseball pass.
It has to be.
But if a girl, it's got to be a softball pass.
Yep.
So nice softball pass there from Audie Crooks to Joyce, who laid it in for two. There's 17 seconds left in the third quarter here, and Bishop Garrigan leads 61-11, and a very nice spin move there from Molly Joyce. That was a dirty spin.
That is not something you see out of a high school player a whole lot, but also a sophomore in high school.
Here's the steal for Abby Capacious, who lays it in with her left hand, and that's going to take us into the fourth quarter as Garrigan leads 65-11. We will rejoin you guys after a message from our sponsors.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built right here in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
At Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, banking has never been easier. FTSB offers convenient digital banking services that include mobile deposit, bill pay, downloadable documents, and more. Find it today in the App Store. FTSB also has expertise in ag and commercial businesses, with lenders ready to make your operation succeed. You can bank with confidence and convenience at Farmers Trusted Savings Bank in Buffalo Center, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Visit us online at ftsbbank.bank. Member FDIC.
We are back here for the fourth quarter action between Bishop Garrigan and Lake Mills. Looks like we got some subs in here for Bishop Garrigan. Number 23, Meredith Tigges, is into the game for the first time. And number 24, Reese Rosenmeyer, who's a starter. Number 22, Grace Elsbecker, who is also a starter. Number 3, Anna Berkey, who shoots the 3 and drills it. That gets her on the scoreboard. She was averaging 2.7 points per game, so that one basket takes her over her average already.
Thankfully, we do have our stat board guy here tonight. Will help us a little bit with the points to clarify what we've got.
And fouls.
And fouls. That is correct.
So that helps out a lot. Little action going down underneath Garrigan's basket, and we're going to get a foul on, I believe, Ellie Hanna. It's going to send Bishop Garrigan to the line. It's number 23, Meredith Tigges. She has a nice friendly roll on the first one. Tigges looking to shoot the second free throw. She drills it. Garrigan leads 70-11 with 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Definitely some, although the game has been out of hand for a while, I'm really impressed with Lake Mills' energy and, effort they've given in the second half, and you can tell that they're getting something out of playing this second half against a really good basketball team.
Oh, I'd absolutely agree.
Ball's knocked away by Bishop Garrigan. It will stay here with Lake Mills.
They never seem to lose energy. Obviously, they're going to make some rookie mistakes just because they're young, but it never really deters them. You don't really see them putting their heads down or anything.
Josie Helgeson fighting in the paint to throw up a shot, and it was tipped away and corralled by Bishop Garrigan. And Anna Berkey's going to shoot another 3 wide open. Just left it a little bit short. Ellie Hanna hustles for the rebound. She's surrounded by 3 Golden Bears. She gets it to an outlet to Josie Helgeson, who gets it to Finley Rugstead, who maybe rushed the fast break layup a little bit right there. She had a little bit more time than I think she thought she did. Garrigan's going to just get the ball moving here without Crooks and Joyce into the game. Looked like there could have been a travel there, but they're going to call a foul on Lake Mills.
I would agree. Seemed like almost there might have been an extra half step in there, but if you don't reach and don't give something for the refs to call, you're probably going to get that call.
This is going to be number 24, Reese Rosenmeyer, heading to the line. She makes the first free throw, and that gets her on the scoreboard for tonight. she came in, she's a starter. She only came in averaging 2.3 points per game. So obviously scoring is not her role, but I'm sure, as we've seen tonight, she's made some plays defensively, had some nice passes. So she definitely fulfills a role without scoring the basketball.
There is also not a whole lot of shots to go around when you have Audie Crooks and Joyce in the starting lineup.
Very true. But those role players are just important to know their role and play it to the best of their ability. As Elistini has the fast break, and it's tipped away, but we're going to stay here on Lake Mills' half. Lake Mills is in a little stack look, taking the ball out under their own rim. As Garrigan still leads 71-11 with 5:19 left in the fourth quarter. Finley Rugsted's three is just a little bit long, but it goes right to number 21, Abby Capacious, who takes it the whole way, tries shooting a little inside shot, but her shot got blocked, but she recovered. That would have been a really nice take there from Abby Capacious. She drove it on the right side and tried banking it in, but just couldn't get it to fall. As Brooke Burgo comes the other way and gets fouled by number 23, Meredith Tigges. It's a good take from Brooke Burgo. You love the aggressiveness, even this late in the game, with 4:50 left in the fourth quarter. See if Brooke can get on the scoreboard tonight. Our first one just rolls off. Look, I thought it was going to roll in there for a second. So Ellie Hanna checks into the game for Elistini. See if Brooke can hit this second one, get her first points of the evening. And the second one is even closer to going in, but doesn't.
Just not a kind roll right there. And yet she gets that one.
She gets the ball from Madison Levine, who got the rebound, and gets a right block, a little jumper inside shot thing that goes in. We've had 5 Lake Mills Bulldogs score tonight. We have Leah Moen with 5 points, Elistini with 2, Josie Helgeson with 2, Bryn Rognus with 2, and Brooke Burgo with 2. Garrigan leads 71-13 with 4:19 left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Lake Mills ball. I'm not sure exactly what the confusion was there, but we'll take it.
I did not pick up either what just happened. But anytime you get the ball, you will take it.
This is going to be good experience for the Garrigan girls as well. Their bench players are in the game now playing this 2-3 zone as we get an open look for Finley Rugstead from 3.
It's a great kick out to a set shot. Finley did not feel rushed. Took it nice and easy and drained it.
She had her feet ready to go, and that's what you love to see from a spot-up shooter. Number 30 for Bishop Garrigan. Shoots it just a little bit short, and that's Ashlyn Hovey. Tigges gets the steal, and she lays it in with her right hand. Garrigan leads 73-16 with 3:25 left in the fourth quarter. Ball gets into the high post to Rognus, who tries getting it out to Rugstead, but it was tipped. Rognus misses the 3. Madison Levine with 2 assists in her limited playing time tonight.
2 offensive rebounds, 2 assists.
As another Bulldog gets on the scoreboard, it was Ellie Hanna with the lay-in. There's 2:57 left in the fourth quarter, and Garrigan leads 73-18. Josie Helgeson will bring the ball up for Lake Mills. And Garrigan, even if they're bench players, like I said earlier, they're still playing this 2-3 zone. A little bit of a rush pass there from Levine. It goes to Capacious, who takes it and is fouled on the other end. Capacious has 4 points on the evening. She averages 6.3 a game. So if she makes these 2, it'll get her to her average of 6. Couldn't get the roll on the first free throw. Bounced off the rim twice and bounced out. She has a nice looking shot though. Nice ball above bicep. Nice follow through. A little bit long on that one, but the rebound is by number 4, Gracie Rosenmeyer, who has her shot blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball. Looked like the jump ball happened between 2 Garrigan girls and 1 Lake Mills girl. Not very often you see a jump ball between three girls. As Garrigan leads 73-18 with 2 minutes left, or 2:15 left in the fourth quarter. Number 12 for Bishop Garrigan is going to nail the deep three, and that's Kelly Beatty. Gets her first points of the evening.
Heck of a way to get your first points. I was probably 2.5 feet behind the three-point line.
That was a very deep three for sure, and she drilled it. Ellie Hanna gets the rebound, passes it out to Finley Rugstead, who passed it over to Helgeson. And Finley Rugstead's going to shoot the three. She's probably one of our better shooters on Lake Mills, but she came up a little bit short on her three as she throws the ball away and then commits the foul. It's a little bit of a frustration foul after turning the ball over. Similar to the situation we saw with Brooke Burgo in the first half.
Yeah, you just can't compound one mistake into two. It never turns out very well.
And Garrigan leads 76-18 with 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills sticking with the man-to-man defense. Nice little power dribble, but a better block by Ellie Hanna. I'm sure there's nobody happier right now than Ellie Hanna that Audie Crooks isn't in the game, and she sure took advantage of that situation. With the block
absolutely.
On
I mean, it's going to help her in the future, but you're not able to work on anything a whole lot, especially when Audie's guarding you. She's too tall, too big to do much against.
So Lake Mills gets the steal. There's 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the ball is thrown away by Helgeson. The steal is by number 30, Ashlyn Hovey, who lays it in with a nice contested layup. Kind of took some body contact there, but still was able to finish. And Bryn shoots up a three with a hand in her face, and she drills it. She's up to 5 points on the game. So we have 2 girls with 5 points for Lake Mills, and looks like Finley Rugstead with 3, and then 4 girls with 2 points. As Garrigan leads with 6 seconds left, that's going to do it here for this game. Garrigan's going to win this ball game 78-21. Looks like they're just going to dribble it out, and they do. Garrigan takes home the, don't want to say easy victory, because they definitely worked hard for it, but this game was in doubt very early on.
Yeah,
wasn't in doubt early on.
Yeah, correct. Just the end of a brutal 3-game stretch for the Lake Mills girls. Hopefully they were able to take a lot away from it, gain some valuable experience. It'll get, I shouldn't say easier going along, but you're not going to face some of the experience that these last 3 teams have had.
And Lake Mills is off, I believe, this Friday. They don't have a game until next week. And they play next week, December 14th, against Central Springs.
I believe that is home, correct?
Yes, it is.
I think that's our next game here.
So we'll be covering that game as well. And Central Springs is 0-3, so that would definitely be an opportunity for Lake Mills to finally stop facing these very strong girls programs.
Get somebody maybe more equal to the experience and talent that you have.
And we're going to take a little break here as we lead into the guys' game. The Lake Mills boys and Bishop Garrigan boys are both strong basketball teams, and it's going to be a fun one. So stick with us. We're going to play a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the pregame show for that game.
Are you tired of balancing your accounts, waiting for checks to clear? Enjoy the convenience of a free debit card with MBT Bank. With no initial ordering fee or monthly fee, you'll have access to your money 24/7. Use it in person at the store, online, or withdraw cash from any ATM. Debit cards are a safe, secure way to pay directly from your bank account. To order a debit card, give us a call or stop into any MBT Bank location. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
Singlestead Hardware in Lake Mills is proud to support the Lake Mills Bulldog teams this season. Singlestead Hardware has anything a home needs, from appliances to extension cords, nails to paint, grills to landscaping. We also have an extensive line of equipment and tools to rent for contractors and bigger do-it-yourself projects. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 5 on Saturday. Call 641-592-2800 or see us online at singlesteadhardware.com for anything you need. Singlestead Hardware of Lake Mills.
'Tis the season for reliable, unlimited WCTA fiber internet. And right now, new or current customers can get a $40 bill credit. Sign up for new WCTA internet, or current customers can upgrade to a faster speed. The pandemic has continued to show us all how vital our internet and Wi-Fi is. It allows us to work, go to school, be entertained, shop, and more. With WCTA internet, you'll have a great experience because it's simple, reliable, and crazy fast. WCTA, we are your local communications cooperative.
Attention farmers, planning for the 2021 growing season starts now. When you want fast emergence, top-end yield with unmatched dry down, and strong stocks to last the season, look to Storby Seed to help match your farm with DECALB products. When you want a consistent soybean, you look for high yield, a strong disease package, seed treatment options, and weed control. With Asgrow Extend and Extend Flex beans, you get all this and more. Find us online at storbyseed.com or stop by the Big Winged Ear west of Lake Mills. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
You can't see it or hear it, but you can feel it. The comfort that comes from dependable quality LP gas, and it's delivered when you need it. From Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson, locally owned and operated since 2005, Hanson LP Gas also provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Call 641-592-8787. Good luck, athletes, from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson.
The end of the year approaches. It's time for a new Ford vehicle, and we're ready to help you at Forest City Ford. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a great selection of vehicles on the lot, highlighted by several 2020 Ford F-150 pickups, along with Escapes, Explorers, and Rangers. We have the vehicles you want, and we can find just the one you're looking for. Stop in and see us today. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
And welcome to the boys game of Lake Mills Garrigan. The pregame show is brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your Lennox dealer. Call 641-592-5611 today.
And happy in the great indoors. You can be one too with the perfect air that comes from reliable, groundbreaking Lennox products offered by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. Right now you can get $1,350 in rebates, plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox home comfort system. To rethink your air and learn more, call Young Plumbing and Heating at 641-592-5611 or visit us online at youngplumbingheatinglakemills.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your local Lennox dealer. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
All right, welcome back. We got about 4 minutes till tip-off. Obviously a very, very key matchup here in the TIC West. Two very good teams. You have two state qualifying teams from last year with Garrigan losing in the championship game to Wapsie Valley, who Lake Mills lost to as well in the first round. So it's going to be a very, very well-played game. What do you think, Zach?
I mean, these two teams, they were the top two seeds at state last year, right, in 1A? I mean, obviously, Bishop Garrigan, I guess both teams lost very crucial pieces. Garrigan lost Joyce and Cade Winkle and Beatty as well. And Lake Mills obviously lost Chet Helming, Mason Fritz, Jackson Rice, and Colby Groh. But obviously, Garrigan returns Angelo Winkle, who was their best player last year and is one of the best players in 1A basketball. And then Lake Mills returns kind of the three-headed monster of Deshaun Lennon, Caleb Bacon, and Wyatt Helming.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a good job on Angelo down low. Not exactly sure who's going to start on him. It could be, my guess is one of Caleb or Wyatt. I would assume he is the key to stop for Garrigan, being back, like Zach said, one of the best players in 1A. And one little key note, the starting point guard for Lake Mills will be out tonight with an illness. So AJ Raymaker is going to start in his place. So that'll be a little different, but you're still going to have a couple of your leading scorers.
Yeah, so for the starting lineups, I guess I'll start with Bishop Garrigan. Number 3, Isaiah Plath is going to start for the Golden Bears. Number 4, Joseph Mice, who is averaging 7.7 points per game. Then we have number 15, Kellen Murphy, who's averaging 6 a game. And then we have the senior, Kyle Schaaf, who is averaging 20 points per game. I'm not exactly sure. I do not remember that name much from last year, but he's having a great start to his senior year.
I don't either. I saw the game here last year. Obviously, I remember the Winkle brothers and Joyce, but obviously he's playing very well. He is going to have to be kind of the second option to make sure we stop, because you just can't let Winkle live down low and feast on the boards like Audie Crooks did in the first game.
And these are obviously two of the taller teams in the area. Bishop Garrigan's starting lineup is shorter than last year, but they have 6'9" Winkle, 6'4" Schaaf, and then 6'1" Kellen Murphy. And then on the Lake Mills side, we have, like we said, AJ Raymaker, who's usually the backup point guard for Bennett Berger, but Bennett Berger will not play tonight. He's 5'10". He used to be a shorter kid, grew a little bit over this past year. Then we have Deshaun Lennon, who's 6'3", and he's averaging 20 points per game. Then we have number 20, Wyatt Helming, who's averaging 16 a game, and he's 6'6", and he's all of that 6'6". He's just a tad taller than his brother Chet Helming from last year. Then we have Caleb Bacon, who's averaging 8.3 points per game and about 9 boards a game as well, and he's 6'4". And the fifth starter, we believe, will be Ryan Houston, who did not start their first game, but showed an impressive game off the bench. And he earned the starting nod in their next 2 games. So we have no reason to believe that he won't start tonight. And as I'm looking over at their bench, looks like he will start, along with the 4 guys mentioned before that.
I think the key, obviously being down a few people from last year, and then also Bennett tonight, is going to be not getting in foul trouble early. Wyatt, Deshaun, and Caleb are going to be huge factors in this game if they're going to win.
The pregame show has been brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. When you need plumbing or heating help, think Young Plumbing and Heating. call 641-592-5611 today. That is Dan Rice, former JV basketball coach, who's on the PA announcing tonight. So thank you to Dan Rice for doing that. And
current head track coach, very successful one.
Very successful track program. Coach Rice does a great job with his runners and throwers.
Yeah, you can't leave the throwers out of there. You
exactly.
were one of those.
I was a thrower. I was terrible, but yeah, I guess I was a thrower. I was more of a watcher. I was on the in track. But as we get this game rolling, Winkle wins the tip. Goes to number 3, Plath. Looks like Caleb Bacon has the assignment of Winkle early on in the game. They might just be trying to isolate him on Caleb Bacon. Caleb gets the tip on the shot. Bishop Garrigan got the offensive board, but it went off Lake Mills out of bounds and will stay here with Garrigan.
It's a good opening possession on D, even though they got the ball back.
An underlying storyline right here, as Winkle has a nice little drop step finish that just didn't go through. Lake Mills races the ball back up the floor. I'll talk about the story. I'll talk about it right here with Wyatt Helming with the travel.
Sorry, but I highly disagree with that call.
I do as well. Last year, Deshaun Lennon won Player of the Year, and it was kind of a controversy. Some people thought that Angela Winkle should have won it. So that's kind of a storyline going into tonight as those two battle it out. Looks like Lake Mills is going to a 2-3 zone now. Kyle Minke always does a great job of mixing defenses. And Ryan Houston has the steal and a good pass underneath the rim to A.J. Raymaker. Very good IQ there from Deshaun Lennon to establish on his side of half court before he touched the basketball.
Absolutely, he got those feet down quick.
And I think, Bishop Garrigan's just in regular man-to-man. I feel like a matchup they're going to have to try to take advantage of is Wyatt Helming down in the post against Schaaf.
Say, honestly, I'm kind of surprised Schaaf is on Wyatt right away. I figured they'd keep Angelo down there, keep him off the
Deshaun shoots a 3 and drills it. That's a great start for the reigning TIC West Player of the Year.
Right on cue.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Chris, but I just wanted to get that Deshaun 3 in there. Deshaun almost gets the steal, but number 15, Murphy, hangs on to it, and Winkle shoots a 3 from the corner. It's going to be a little bit long. He's 0 for 3 already tonight from the field. As Caleb Bacon races it up the court. And he kicks it out to A.J. Raymaker. Gets it over to Lennon. A little jab step. Tween. Nice drop off from Deshaun Lennon into Caleb Bacon, who's getting big on the inside and finishes among the trees of Bishop Garrigan.
It's a great look, great passing all around, and great finish. Way to shield Angelo on that side of the basket going the other way.
That was great maneuvering to get to a spot that he could get a nice finish up there. And Ryan Houston gets another steal, and he passes it to A.J. Raymaker, who lays it in with his strong hand.
Great start.
And that's going to be a timeout already for Bishop Garrigan. And Lake Mills, their bench and their players and fans are roaring to start this game as Lake Mills leads 7-0 with 5:47 left in the first quarter. It's going to be a full timeout here from Bishop Garrigan. We'll send you guys to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built right here in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
At Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, banking has never been easier. FTSB offers convenient digital banking services that include mobile deposit, bill pay, downloadable documents, and more. Find it today in the App Store. FTSB also has expertise in ag and commercial businesses, with lenders ready to make your operation succeed. You can bank with confidence and convenience at Farmers Trusted Savings Bank in Buffalo Center, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Visit us online at ftsbbank.bank. Member FDIC.
So we are back from our message from our sponsors. Went a little long there, but that's okay. Bishop Garrigan's trying to attack the zone of Lake Mills, and Caleb Bacon gets the tip.
Great
and it goes to Ryan Houston, who already has his 3rd steal of the game. Caleb Bacon tries to attack Angelo Winkle. He's really fighting down there in the post. And it's going to be, looked like it was off number 3 Plath, but they're going to call it off Bacon. It's going to be going to Bishop Garrigan. Lake Mills leads 7-0 with 5:18 left in the first quarter.
Would have liked to see a kick out there by Caleb with 4 guys surrounded around him.
Lake Mills going to their patented 2-2-1 full court press as they get another turnover, and Ryan Houston has his 4th steal of the game, and he gets it to Wyatt Helming, and they have numbers. They have a 4-on-3 look here. He dishes it to Deshaun, who tries dishing it to Caleb Bacon, who saves it, and it goes right to Wyatt Helming, who lays it in.
Oh, look at that.
Very lucky save there from Caleb Bacon, but it shows that, you know, hustling pays off. Sometimes you get a little lucky when you hustle hard. A lot of tips early on as Angelo Winkle lays it in. A lot of tips early on for Lake Mills.
And they're going to try to get the ball inside to Angelo there. If you can get more tips, hey, it's a lot harder to get the ball inside.
Caleb Bacon has the ball in the post against Winkle. Ryan Houston shoots a 3. That's a great feat from Ryan Houston.
That's big from Ryan.
The assist from Caleb Bacon.
What a great shot.
It's a great shot from Ryan. It's going to be an over and back for Bishop Garrigan.
This
Angelo
is
Winkle
just
is
like
beside
the last
himself.
game. Lake Mills defense is all of the energy right now.
Yes, they're providing the energy for the game as 2 new Golden Bears check into the game. We have number 11. That is Kaifas Goshi. And who's the other one? Number 23. Number 23, Andrew Fogarty. So Lake Mills tries to feed it to Deshaun Lennon in the post. Hits a cutting Bacon, who's just off the mark on a running finish. The battle between Bacon and Winkle tonight is going to be really fun to watch. 2 aggressive kids who really are great basketball players. Ball's just knocked out on Lake Mills. Garrigan takes it out as they feed it into Winkle in the post, who's on Helming's guarding. And Winkle gets his own rebound and lays it in for 2.
They're going to have to make sure they don't give up that offensive rebound. Great at first initial stop, but got the basket because he stayed with it.
Good kick out to Wyatt Helming by Raymaker. It was a nice little pull-up jumper, a little bit strong. The rebound goes number 4, Mice.
I'd like to see Wyatt just shoot that one on an inside out. He's tall enough, nobody's going to affect it.
He's a capable shooter, so definitely that's going to be a shot he's going to have to shoot. And Ryan Houston battles for the board with Winkle and rips it away. As Caleb Bacon comes the other way and lays it in as Winkle is not ready to play defense on him.
That's great recognition by Caleb, knowing Angelo's not going to want to get an early foul, and he's not going to really contest Caleb's at the rim there.
That's 4 points early on for Bacon. So Lake Mills leads 14-4 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And the intensity in this game has been there. Definitely going to see if Garrigan can take this initial punch that Lake Mills has landed here and see how they respond. The pass into Winkle, and he lays it in. That's a strong play from the senior.
I would almost make that mid-range jumper beat him more than getting a high low to Winkle there.
Bishop Garrigan is in man-to-man defense. They're going to try to feed Wyatt Helming down low in the post against Schaaf. That's a nice right-handed hook.
Great move. That's why I do not understand why Angelo's not on him right away.
Wyatt is the taller player, but I think the athleticism.
Taller and more true post, because Caleb's going to play a lot outside just because he can handle the ball. Oh, AJ.
We're going to get a reach on AJ Raymaker. It's going to be his first foul of the game. As number 5, Caden Obley, and number 25, Denton Kingland check into the game. Caden Obley has had a very solid start to this season.
Denton's going to be big in this game, too.
He's going to have to hit some open hooks.
Yep.
Yes.
Be smart with the ball.
Caden Obley is averaging 7 points per game coming into tonight. That's definitely a good piece that you have coming off your bench as Caleb Bacon tips the entry pass and gets the steal. So Wyatt Helming looks like he's going to run point guard for this possession, which he's totally capable of doing. Wyatt Helming shoots the three. It looked good out of the hand, but just misses. So Winkle gets the board. Lake Mills sticking with this 2-3, which is probably a good move. They have to be really aggressive and really physical on the inside.
They're almost taking the mentality that I thought the Lake Mills girls should have done and just make the outside shooters beat you and crash around Angelo. Just like that.
Wyatt Helming, very physical defense there, not allowing Winkle to get to a spot. There's going to be a foul on, I'm not sure whether it was Bacon or Helming. Winkle's going to go to the line here. Foul is on Helming, which is also his first foul of the game. And Winkle's going to head to the line here. He has all 6 points so far for the Golden Bears. So Lake Mill leads 16-6 with 1:28 left in the first quarter. So Winkle misses the first free throw. It's a little bit of a flick of a free throw from Winkle there.
Yeah, if you're ever in a position where he's just going to get a layup, putting him on the line with the right person taking the foul might be.
Deshaun Lennon drills a deep three on the assist from Denton Kingland.
That was not close. That was a good 2 feet behind the arc, and he drilled it.
Deshaun Lennon's three-point efficiency this year has been very, very improved from last season. As he has a nice pass up to Bacon, who lays it in. Lake Mills is just outrunning Garrigan right now, playing with way more energy. As Caleb has 6 points early on in this game. Caleb tries to take a charge, but it's going to be a no call.
Hit the back of the backboard there.
That should have been out of bounds on Lake Mills. But they
Great
come out with the basketball anyways.
Great hustle. Swing it.
Why
not?
Another three. Kind of a heat check there as he's off the mark. And Caleb Bacon's fighting for that board. I think the difference in the game right now is all the tips that Lake Mills is getting on defense.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It disrupts the offense. Can't get in a rhythm. Being very active hands.
There's 20 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Lake Mills leads 21-6. And there's a
wide
open back cut to Schaaf, who misses the inside finish.
Caleb recovered decently, yes. Can't force it.
Knocked out of bounds by Bishop Garrigan. There's 10 seconds left in the quarter. Number 11, Goshi's going to check in for Garrigan for Winkle. Probably just trying to make sure he doesn't get a cheap foul or something.
Extra few second break in between first and second quarter.
Throw it inside to Caleb Bacon, who kicks it to the corner to Denton Kingland. Deshaun drives the lane. Nice dump off to Caleb, and he's fouled. With .1 left in the first quarter. Very, very good ball movement there from Lake Mills. Caleb Bacon, free throws are not his strong suit, but he's going to head to the line here.
Hey, but I could use a double order Bacon right now.
I could use a double order Bacon as well. Caleb Bacon nails the first free throw.
Halfway there.
He has 7 points here in this first quarter. Lake Mills leads 22-6. And he makes the second one. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen Caleb Bacon make two of two.
Does everybody in the gym get Bacon now? Is that how that works?
It might be like an NBA game where if they make or miss both free throws, that everybody gets something for free. But that's going to do it for the first quarter here in Lake Mills as Lake Mills leads 23-6. We will catch you guys right after a message from our sponsors for the second quarter.
Indoor enthusiasts feel relaxed, comfortable, and happy in the great indoors. You can be one too with the perfect air that comes from reliable, groundbreaking Lennox products offered by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. Right now you can get $1,350 in rebates, plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox home comfort system. To rethink your air and learn more, call Young Plumbing and Heating at 641-592-5611 or visit us online at youngplumbingheatinglakemills.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your local Lennox dealer. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Are you tired of balancing your accounts, waiting for checks to clear? Enjoy the convenience of a free debit card with MBT Bank. With no initial ordering fee or monthly fee, you'll have access to your money 24/7. Use it in person at the store, online, or withdraw cash from any ATM. Debit cards are a safe, secure way to pay directly from your bank account. To order a debit card, give us a call or stop into any MBT Bank location. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
We're back here for the start of the second quarter where Lake Mills leads 23-6. Very, very strong first quarter from Lake Mills. Ton of energy, great ball movement, and great defense as well. Ryan Houston somehow found the gap for the bounce pass there, and Winkle gets the block.
Yep. Oh,
no
that
foul.
should have been one. Should have been
a foul on Winkle. Deshaun was able to get him up in the air, but Deshaun finishes nonetheless. He's up to 8 points now. Nice tip by Ryan Houston, who I believe has 5 steals already in this game. That's just counting off the brain. He's fouled on the fast break.
I don't know if Angelo's tired or what, but he did not even run back on that one.
He's definitely frustrated with that turnover.
They are making Garrigan work.
And I think that's definitely a game plan too. You want to frustrate Angelo Winkle early on because he is clearly the best player on this Golden Bears team. So if you can frustrate him.
Well, it's just like the girls' game. You don't want to let the 2 best players, or in this case the 1 best player, get in a rhythm early. And it throws them off.
And Ryan Houston nails the first free throw for his first points. He drilled a 3 earlier. And he drills the second one. Now he's up to 5 points. I apologize for that mistake earlier. Lake Mills leads 27-6 with 7:20 left in the second quarter. You can tell this Lake Mills defense is really shading to wherever Winkle is, and that's definitely a smart game plan from Coach Kyle Minke.
Great finish.
Number 15 Murphy gets the reverse layup to fall. That's the first player to score besides Winkle for the Golden Bears. Garrigan's going to a zone here, and Caden Obley has an open look in the corner for 3. It's a little bit long, but it goes right to Wyatt Helming, who gets the board and lays in the right-handed hook. Lake Mills back in their 2-2-1 press, what they like to do after made baskets. Murphy dumps it to Winkle, who kicks it over to number 4, Mice, who misses the mid-range jumper, but Winkle gets the board. So you can see a lot of guys are trying to get in the face of Winkle, and Schaaf drills the free throw line jumper for his first points of the game. Ryan Houston drives baseline, almost has the nice finish over Winkle. But Winkle blocks his second attempt as well, and Bishop Garrigan is running out. That's the missed shot from number 15, Murphy. Good contest from Raymaker as Bacon takes it up the floor. He's going to get called for the travel there. Just got going a little bit too fast, and Deshaun Lennon checks back into the game. Looks like he's coming in for Caleb Bacon, who's going to get his first rest of the game. There's 6:03 left in the second quarter, and Lake Mills leads 29-10. Another lazy pass, but somehow ends up getting through to Winkle. Ryan Houston has tremendous defensive energy tonight. So many tips, so many steals. Because there's a tip from Deshaun Lennon, goes right to Raymaker, who's just going to decide to pull it out, which I don't mind that decision. Just slow things down, see what look you can get. Deshaun Lennon drives the lane, tries dumping it off, but ends up getting the ball back after a tip. Raymaker banks in a 3. AJ Raymaker asked me before the game, will the bank be open tonight?
The bank is open.
I said, I don't know, AJ. I guess we'll find out. We'll see what you do. And he just answered our question right there. The bank is still open here in Lake Mills.
The amount of tip passes so far in this game is absurd.
It's got to be double digits already. It's got to be like 12 tips / steals, which is a very good stat. I don't know if the Lake Mills managers still keep track of it, but during my senior year a few years ago, Coach Kyle Minke started keeping track of tips, steals, and blocks. And I'm not sure if that's something they still keep track of, but that number's got to be high right now in this ball game. As the missed shot for Garrigan goes right to A.J. Raymaker. And that's going to be a travel on Deshaun Lennon. He didn't face up before he started dribbling. There's a guy right in his face. Kind of panicked a little bit. But the Lake Mills defense is really stifling Bishop Garrigan right now. As Lake Mills leads 32-10 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. So Schaaf has been the high post player so far. Good block from Deshaun Lennon, and it seems like Winkle's been running the baseline, trying to find those open gaps. Wyatt is knocked over on a rebound. Another missed shot inside for Bishop Garrigan, and Wyatt stands back up and gets the board. It's a nice spin from Wyatt, but can't get the finish to go. It's a nice 3-on-2 break opportunity missed. So Winkle brings the ball up himself. Caden Obley with another tip. Winkle just puts his head down and gets the basket.
Hey, good foul, though. You didn't give him the layup.
Wyatt's second foul. But exactly. From what we saw earlier, Winkle does not look too confident in his free throws right now. So again, that is the second foul on Wyatt Helming, but it looks like Coach Minke is sending somebody in for him here. Caleb Bacon and Ryan Houston check back into the game. Angelo missed the first free throw. He's 0 for 3 from the line tonight. The second one is up, and it gets the roll. It's a nice touch there from Angelo. Lake Mills leads 32-11 with 4:29 left in the second quarter. Bishop Garrigan's going to some type of zone here. I can't exactly tell what it is as Denton Kingland misses the corner three, but Caleb Bacon gets the rebound, passes it to a cutting Houston, who tries attacking Winkle. He's going to get a foul called on, I'm not sure whether it was
I believe it's
Winkle.
number 11.
Number 11, that's Goshi.
Yep.
Yes, it was called on Goshi. So Ryan Houston's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Ryan nails the first free throw. And Ryan nails the second free throw. He's up to 7 points already on the night, and he came in averaging just 1 point a game.
Ryan has shown, like you said, he's only averaged only 1 up until now, but he's just a glue guy.
Exactly.
Plays good defense, good energy, and that's why he got rewarded with the starting role.
After that first game, yeah, he was not a starter in the first game, and Minke gave him the starting role after that, and A.J. Raymaker gets the steal and gets an and-one finish with a strong hand.
That's a very good finish. A guy coming behind you, pushing you from behind, can always make that ball go a little harder off the backboard.
So A.J.'s going to try to cap off the three-point play here at the free throw line. So Lake Mills leads 36-11. And he misses the free throw, but Bacon gets the board. And he's going to get the nice left-handed finish to make it 38-11 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. The pure energy and effort that Lake Mills is playing with is just way more than Bishop Garrigan. As Caleb Bacon gets the steal, the ball is knocked out of bounds, but it's still going to be Lake Mills' ball. Caleb Bacon and Ryan Houston are causing absolute havoc on the defensive end tonight. So I believe it's a 1-2-2 zone or a 3-2 zone here from Bishop Garrigan, and Denton Kingland nails
shot, Denton.
the corner three.
That's a big confidence builder right there.
We have not seen that from him yet this year, and once he gets one to go, you best believe that he's going to start feeling it, and more are going to start dropping.
If any of you remember his older brother Granger, that was kind of his role as a sophomore. Just sit, spot up shooter.
A.J.
Denton
Raymaker
can do that. That is big.
A.J. Raymaker forces a travel on Garrigan. I don't know how many turnovers they have, but it's got to be quite a few thus far. Lake Mills leads by 30, 41-11 with 3:15 left in the second quarter. Deshaun Lennon wanted the three there, but he passes it inside, kicks it back out, and Deshaun cuts baseline, passes it to Kingland over to AJ. This ball movement is really nice right now. It's getting Garrigan in some uncomfortable positions in their defense. Denton Kingland passes it, tries to skip pass it to Ryan Houston, but throws it away. Number 4, Mice, almost lost the ball, and it goes right to Schaaf, who has the nice running floater. After a bucket like that, you can tell how a kid is averaging 20 points per game so far this year. That's a really nice finish from a high school player.
Yeah, very smooth.
Now, being 6'4" sure helps. Nice pass to Cutting Lennon, who gets the ball up, but I think that shot was tipped by Winkle.
Sure looked like it was.
Looks like he's had a handful of blocks this far in this game. Caleb tips the ball away from the Garrigan ball handler, and then Raymaker throws it away right back, and it's going to be a foul on Denton Kingland. A reach from behind.
Smart foul on Denton. They had a little,
not bad.
They had a little advantage there with Angelo still sitting back.
Exactly.
They just got to go in a little ahead. AJ's got to push that a little more, get the pass going quicker.
Lake Mills is setting up in their 2-3 zone yet again. Looks like a good contest from Caleb there, and Schaaf knocks down the free throw line jumper. He's up to 6 points tonight as well. Lake Mills leads 41-15 with a minute and a half left in the second quarter, and Caleb misses the up and under finish. It would have been really tough to make that shot there. Kind of put two hands on the ball and spun it, trying to finish it there. And we're going to get a timeout from Bishop Garrigan. We're going to check to see here if it's a 30 or full. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll send you guys to our sponsors with one message.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
We're back from the timeout here in Lake Mills, Iowa, as Lake Mills leads 41-15 with 1:46 left in the first half. Ball gets inside to Winkle, and he has a nice finish against Caleb Bacon. Caleb Bacon did a really good job of not fouling right there, but an even better finish from Winkle. So, little fumbling of the bag right there by a couple of the Lake Mills players. And Winkle gets the block on Obley, and he corrals the rebound. Very nice defensive play from Winkle. Lake Mills is back in man-to-man with Bacon on Winkle. Two physical kids.
It's a great read.
Fought for the ball, and Caleb tips it away. Ball goes to Deshaun Lennon, who's going to take it himself and almost gets the and-one finish.
Deshaun is so sneakily fast, too, when he gets ahead of going. Yes, with the ball.
Exactly. He's a little thicker this year, but he definitely has not lost any of his speed, and he's definitely using his mass to his advantage. Let's see if Deshaun can nail these two free throws here. He misses just left on the first one. Ryan Houston checks back in for Lake Mills.
Seth Hermanson, first appearance.
Seth Hermanson, first time getting in here for Lake Mills with Wyatt's two fouls. That's a smart play by Coach Minke to get Helming out of there.
Absolutely.
And Deshaun makes the second free throw. He's up to 7 points on the evening. Not only is Lake Mills
another
tip and steal to Deshaun, who great catch from AJ Raymaker, who finishes the left-handed layup. There's a perk to being a lefty. Those left-handed layups are a lot easier for you. This 2-3 zone from Lake Mills, it's been filled with energy, but I don't know if you guys can hear it on the broadcast, but the coaches, the bench, the players out on the floor have all been extremely loud when they're on the defensive end of the floor.
With this being the year where you only get limited fans, the energy has to come from the bench most of the time. So creating that through communication and telling each other where to be and what to do is very key.
There is 19 seconds left here in the first half. Lake Mills is probably just going to try to get one good look before the half ends. So Ryan Houston splits a double team against the press. Lake Mills is leading 44-17 with 6 seconds left. We'll see if they can get a good look before the half ends. So Ryan Houston drives it against Angelo Winkle and cannot get it to fall. That's a great take. It's good aggressiveness there from Ryan Houston. I would not have thought this coming into the night, but I would say Ryan Houston was the MVP of that first half. He got things rolling for Lake Mills.
Absolutely. When we learned Bennett Berger was out for tonight, and AJ was stepping in, the guards were going to be a little shorthanded, and Ryan being in there and deflecting passes, getting steals, hitting an open three, driving the ball strong is very, very big for this team.
I agree 100%. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seeds of Lake Mills. See Matt Storby or Lucas Flugum for all your seed needs. Storby Seeds, where every day is seed day.
Attention farmers, planning for the 2021 growing season starts now. When you want fast emergence, top-end yield with unmatched dry down, and strong stocks to last the season, look to Storby Seed to help match your farm with DECALB products. When you want a consistent soybean, you look for high yield, a strong disease package, seed treatment options, and weed control. With Asgrow Extend and Extend Flex beans, you get all this and more. Find us online at storbyseed.com or stop by the Big Winged Ear west of Lake Mills. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Singlestead Hardware in Lake Mills is proud to support the Lake Mills Bulldog teams this season. Singlestead Hardware has anything a home needs, from appliances to extension cords, nails to paint, grills to landscaping. We also have an extensive line of equipment and tools to rent for contractors and bigger do-it-yourself projects. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 5 on Saturday. Call 641-592-2800 or see us online at singlesteadhardware.com for anything you need. Singlestead Hardware of Lake Mills.
'Tis the season for reliable, unlimited WCTA fiber internet. And right now, new or current customers can get a $40 bill credit. Sign up for new WCTA internet, or current customers can upgrade to a faster speed. The pandemic has continued to show us all how vital our internet and Wi-Fi is. It allows us to work, go to school, be entertained, shop, and more. With WCTA internet, you'll have a great experience because it's simple, reliable, and crazy fast. WCTA, we are your local communications cooperative.
Attention farmers, planning for the 2021 growing season starts now. When you want fast emergence, top-end yield with unmatched dry down, and strong stocks to last the season, look to Storby Seed to help match your farm with DECALB products. When you want a consistent soybean, you look for high yield, a strong disease package, seed treatment options, and weed control. With Asgrow Extend and Extend Flex beans, you get all this and more. Find us online at storbyseed.com or stop by the Big Winged Ear west of Lake Mills. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
You can't see it or hear it, but you can feel it. The comfort that comes from dependable quality LP gas, and it's delivered when you need it. From Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson, locally owned and operated since 2005, Hanson LP Gas also provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Call 641-592-8787. Good luck, athletes, from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson.
The end of the year approaches. It's time for a new Ford vehicle, and we're ready to help you at Forest City Ford. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a great selection of vehicles on the lot, highlighted by several 2020 Ford F-150 pickups, along with Escapes, Explorers, and Rangers. We have the vehicles you want, and we can find just the one you're looking for. Stop in and see us today. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
So that was quite the first half there from Lake Mills as they lead 44-17 as they're getting some shots up leading into the second half. The energy that they played with in the first half was even a step up from what we saw Saturday, Chris.
It's almost like, I know they lost a lot of seniors in terms of guys that are very good role players, glue guys, but these guys stepping up, Caden, Ryan, guys that are new, haven't seen a lot of minutes. They're like, I got to show out. I know what we watched last year. We got to put out energy. We got to bring it. I don't have to score because we have the guys that can do that. All I have to do is worry about playing good defense and taking care of the ball.
Ryan Houston, at least the way he's been playing thus far this year, reminds me a lot of Mateo Pena from like 2014. Didn't get a lot of minutes before his senior year, but then once he became a senior, really had a huge role on the team. On a very good team at that. So that's what he reminds me of with his energy tonight. I think he had 5 steals in the first probably 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
I would agree. Just that pesky defender.
Can knock down an open shot.
Knockdown shooter. Now, sorry, Mateo. He is a little taller than you.
A little bit.
But he can tip a little more basketballs. But he's exactly that. He's a pesky defender. He's willing to put his body on the line to get a rebound, a loose ball, things like that. And he can hit an open shot. You're gonna play a lot of minutes of basketball if you do those things.
And Caleb Bacon has 10 points in the first half. That's already over his average of 8.6 points per game this year. Like we've said on a couple of past broadcasts, Caleb Bacon, he's not going to put up really a 25. He's not going to put up a huge number in the scoring column. But to see him put up 10 points in the first half to go along with his great defense, his passing, his playmaking ability, and obviously his tremendous rebounding ability, it was great to see from Caleb in that first half.
Yeah, he never lets maybe a lack of scoring or maybe missing some bunnies get to him. He's always going to bring it on the defensive end. His energy is always going to be there, and he's always going to be the leader of the team.
And he's been able to do it guarding one of the best players in the area and doing it with 0 fouls. That's definitely something we want to see from him continuing in the second half. Angelo Winkle has 9 points. They really were pounding it to him there for a lot of the first half.
Even had him bring it up the floor just to get the ball in his hands. Sometimes your best player, it's easiest just to get him the ball in the backcourt so they can't deny him right away.
And he's got to have 4 or 5 blocks already in this game, maybe more. He's been frustrated throughout this game, but still, Angelo Winkle's gonna get his. But Lake Mills just got to do a good job of limiting what he can get.
Absolutely.
And that's been your halftime show, brought to you by Storby Seeds of Lake Mills. When you need seed help, see Storby Seeds. Find them on Facebook at Storby Seeds today. Storby Seeds, where every day is seed day. Bishop Garrigan gets the ball to start the second half. And another steal for Ryan Houston to start the half. I think it was tipped by Raymaker, and he dishes it off to Deshaun Lennon for the easy fast break finish.
Was he listening to us up here, or what's going on?
I think he's just continuing the exact same first half that he had. Ryan Houston looking very strong in this game tonight. So Garrigan tries to get into Winkle, and the mid-range jumper's missed, but Schaaf gets the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Caleb Bacon. He's not too happy about it, but I think I agree with the call.
I think it was a decent block, but it also never should have happened because nobody boxed out the guy in the middle.
Absolutely nobody boxed him out. Allowed the easy offensive rebound, and Schaaf's going to shoot 2. And he misses the first. But you can tell he's a good basketball player, good shooter, has a nice looking form. Like I said earlier, there's a reason why he's averaging 20 points a game early on in this season. But he misses the second one as well.
You do not average 20 points by mistake, especially 3 to 4 games into the year.
Exactly. The turnover there by Wyatt Helming, and it's laid in by number 4, Mice, who has his first points of the game. Deshaun Lennon almost shot the 3, kicks it over to Houston, who drives it in the lane and loses it himself. One of the first bad plays we've seen from Houston tonight as Winkle gets it ahead to Schaaf, and Wyatt Helming gets the clean block, and they throw it ahead to Lennon. He's going to try to finish it in transition. He's going to get the and one.
Wow, what a great turn of events. Wyatt not giving up on a play. Kind of LeBron and him off the glass a little bit. And Deshaun, what have we said for 3 games now, one of the smoothest finishers to come through the school.
He is excelling in the fast break. When he can get out and run, that's when he's at his best. And then, like we've said in the past broadcasts, when he's drilling threes on top of that, that is huge. Because he drills the free throw to cap off the 3-point play. He's up to 14 points on the evening, 6 away from his average of 20. Lake Mills back in their 2-3 zone as Mice shoots up a 3. It's going to be off to the right. gets by Bacon. Number 15, Murphy, lays it in. It was good hands from Murphy to
That does not happen very often. Caleb usually never lets those free
nice
loose
pass.
balls go.
And Deshaun Lennon finishes it over Schaaf. I think that layup might have been tipped as well, but
It kind of
Deshaun
looked like it.
still was able to get it to roll in. He's up to 16 points. They get it into the high post into Schaaf, and he has a nice little running floater again.
Garrigan's got a little better attack of his own so far this half. But they're also, the energy almost on defense is a little down for Lake Mills, which, taking a look at the scoreboard, can kind of happen sometimes.
I mean, especially when you come out in that first half and you dominate like the way they did. It's kind of hard to replicate that, but that's what the next step this team needs to take. As Lake Mills leads 51-23 with 6:16 left in the third quarter. Caleb Bacon kind of taking over some ball handling roles here with A.J. Raymaker. And
such a luxury to have. Such a luxury for a kid with that size to be able to handle the ball and bring it up the floor.
And missing your starting point guard, I would still trust any 5 guys on the floor right now to handle the basketball. And that's
absolutely.
That's huge, and I'm sure Coach Minke really appreciates that.
What a split.
Caleb Bacon kicks it out, and he's going to be fouled on the pass. It's on number 3. That's Plath. Gonna take it out underneath. We're gonna shoot 2.
I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that one.
I'm not sure about that. Caleb Bacon passed it out to the corner.
We will take it.
He still counted it as a shooting foul. Caleb Bacon misses his first free throw of the night. He was 2 for 2 before that.
Bennett, if you're watching at home, which I assume you are, we're missing the bacon burger combo.
We are missing.
You can't throw it out there, although I just did.
And sorry, but Caleb Bacon is 3 for 4 on free throws tonight. With all the grief we gave him in previous games for his poor free throw shooting, he's really responded tonight with going 3 for 4.
I'm going to take full credit for that.
And I'm not. I know some of the people are watching. They're like, oh, he's just 3 for 4. But Caleb Bacon has mightily struggled from the free throw line over his past 3.5 years of Lake Mills basketball. So to see him go 3 for 4 is huge, especially for his confidence.
It could be maybe a turning point a little bit. Just even just making half of them.
And Mice barely misses the 3 there on a closeout from
Bacon. That was great defense. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that.
Winkle has a really strong move and is able to lay it in with the and 1. To make it 52-25. It's a foul on Wyatt. That's going to be his 3rd.
Once again, 5.5 left. That's tough, but just looking at the scoreboard, you almost let him ride it out till 4.
I think you let him ride it out. Exactly. And Winkle misses yet another free throw. That's been a real struggle for him here tonight. Garrigan's trying to speed up Lake Mills with this press, but Lake Mills has done a really good job all night long of breaking it and getting good looks out of it. Deshaun shoots up yet another deep 3. It's going to be a little bit short.
Good strong rebound there.
That's a strong rebound from Schaaf. Schaaf's a really good player. I do not remember much of him last year, but I've been impressed with him thus far tonight. That's going to be another foul on Wyatt. That's number 4. Winkle was able to get that drop step and hook.
That is a
Helmings.
very, very questionable for right there. As a defender, I don't know what else you're supposed to do. Go straight up, chest it up.
Yeah, Winkle did a good job of just barely hooking Wyatt's foot with his own, and he was able to get the angle, and the refs called it.
Now, that one looked better.
Yeah.
That was a nice, smooth shot.
Winkle's second made free throw of the night. If he can hold that follow through just a little bit longer instead of just looking like he's flicking it, I feel like he has a lot more success because that one he held the follow through.
Yeah.
That one he flicked.
It was good, but yeah, he does kind of flick it a little bit.
I mean, being 6'9", I guess you can't put that much power onto it. As a 5'11" guy, I do not know much about that. Nice split by Caleb Bacon. Gets it over to Kingland and to Lennon. Back to Kingland, back to Lennon. Little 2-man game right there. Little hot potato action. Garrigan's back in their 2-3 zone. Denton Kingland's going to shoot a 3. It's going to be a little bit short, but a nice tip by Cade Nobley goes right to Bacon. He's going to try to put it up over Winkle, and his shot's blocked.
Oh, that's a quick jump ball.
That was a quick jump ball there.
Quick jump ball.
As, Lake Mills is going to retain possession off the jump ball. Caleb Bacon's really working hard down there in the post. His Winkle, they're going now to man-to-man defense, but before on this possession, in the 2-3, Winkle is not playing in the middle. which I'm not sure why, since he's your biggest guy. But Lake Mill's got to try to take advantage when they do go to that 2-3 zone.
I thought Deshaun might have took a little extra step there on the catch.
Caleb Bacon's just holding the ball. He's going to wait for Winkle to come out and play him. Finally does. Passes it out to Lennon. Set play here from Lake Mills. Let's see if they can get a bucket out of it. A.J. Raymaker has a nice look at the three. It's off the mark, and Caleb Bacon almost gets the rebound, but he knocks it out of bounds. The MVP of the night thus far, Ryan Houston, checks into the game. Looks like Lake Mills is going to a 2-3 from what we can see before Garrigan even brings it up the floor. The help defenders are really doing a good job of collapsing on Winkle as Garrigan shoots a wide open three, and that's number 23, Fogarty, who drills the corner three ball. We're gonna get a foul called here on number 15.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same one on that one. I mean, as a defender, what are you supposed to do? Like, you moved your feet, you kept your hands off, you took it in the chest or the stomach. Those are ones. I mean, I know reffing is very, very difficult. Just ones that I don't quite understand.
Ball goes over to Kingland in the corners. Lake Mills breaks the press. Getting some really good ball movement here against Bishop Garrigan's man-to-man.
Good
No, that was
run.
2-3. And Houston misses the three, but it was a great cut to get that open look. And Deshaun Lennon is over 1,000 points for his career.
That is his name is in the record books right there. He just went over 1,000 and needed 17. We didn't want to jinx it.
He needed 17 coming into tonight, and he's at 18 now, so he's at 1,001 points. As Winkle misses the inside finish. Caleb Bacon gets the board, and he is fouled. So congratulations to Deshaun for that tremendous achievement. He's one of the better players that we've had in our program.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer kid, somebody that's worked so hard at this game. Congratulations to Deshaun.
And I'm looking forward to see what he can do the rest of the year. I know he's not going to stop working just because he got 1,000 points, and that's what makes him so great. So congratulations to Sean Lennon. Garrigan's going to this 2-3 zone, but Winkle's back to playing in the middle. Caleb Bacon's kind of taking over this point guard role right now. Deshaun Lennon tries to drive into a gap, and he's fouled. When Deshaun Lennon is attacking and he's out and running, that's when he's playing his best. Like we said, he's such a good finisher, and he was able to draw the foul right there with a great
also,
attack.
like you said, he has added a little muscle this year, and somebody coming like that down through the lane at you, it's hard to keep in front of that. Legally,
yeah. When you combine his ability to finish with his strength, I mean, you got to give a little bit of resistance as a defense, and that can force you to commit some fouls.
Absolutely.
So Deshaun drilled the first free throw. Let's see if he can drill the second, and he does. So he's up to 20 points on the evening. He's hit his average. I believe 20 points was about his average last year as well. Deshaun Lennon gets the steal and tips it over to Denton Kingland. Nice pump fake and pass to Caden Nobley.
That is a great pass. As a young kid, you could have tried to force that knowing the guy was coming, but he didn't. That is a very high IQ play.
Very unselfish play there, too, from the sophomore, Denton Kingland. Bishop Garrigan misses the running shot, and they get the rebound, and then they miss another shot, and Winkle tips it out, but Schaaf is going to travel. Called for the traveling violation.
Kind of bailed out the Lake Mills Bulldogs on that one. Had a great initial stop. Just didn't cover up the last guy.
Lake Mills leads 58-30 with 2:12 left in the third quarter. So we get another foul called on Garrigan. As Raymaker was bringing the ball.
AJ hasn't played. I mean, I know he's the backup point guard this year, but not playing much last year, and having to step in the starting role. Bennett gone tonight. He 1-1. Looks like we got 1-1. Okay, but yeah, he's stepped into the starting lineup tonight. Hasn't shown any nerves.
He had 9 points in the first half.
Yeah, he just stepped right in and kind of like he'd been there all year.
When you can have a backup point guard come in and replace your starter when a time of need, put up 9 in the first half and play some great defense and really just orchestrate this offense for Lake Mills, that's huge. It's a huge luxury to have for Coach Minke. And he drills the first free throw, getting him into double digits for the game. He's up to 10 now. See if he can drill the second. It's like Ryan Houston just came from the locker room with some type of bloody nose or something.
Didn't keep Caden off the board. Hard miss.
Caden Obley gets the board off the missed Raymaker free throw. Lake Mills resets against the 2-3 zone. This Garrigan 2-3 is really sinking into the high post on the backside. Caleb Bacon
Don't see that a whole lot.
Shoots a very rare mid-range jumper.
It was
It's
a
off the mark.
shot.
Yeah,
Good-looking shot.
it's definitely something he's gonna have to. You know, like you can't gain confidence in something until you actually do it. So that's a step that I want to see Caleb take.
Absolutely.
Just get more comfortable with taking those short jumpers because he's definitely capable of doing it. He just never does. Never does it. Lake Mills in their 2-2-1 press. Bishop Garrigan bringing all 5 guys in the backcourt to try to break this pressure. They eventually get it over. Nice tip. Nice tip from behind by Denton Kingland, but he knocks it out of bounds. But Garrigan did a nice methodical job of getting it across the line before the 10-second call. There, no rush. Ball's in the post to Shea.
Great defense by Seth Hermanson.
Seth Hermanson in for the second time tonight. He's only gotten maybe a couple minutes tonight and gets the travel.
Did not look overwhelmed against a senior who's averaging, what, 20, you said?
20 a game, yeah.
Did very well there.
That's nice to see from a guy who does not get that much action, from Seth Hermanson. Lake Mills has really just diced up this press, too, as A.J. Raymaker loses the ball out of bounds.
Just took his eye off it a little too early.
Unforced error there. But regardless, the Garrigan's been trying to frustrate the Lake Mills guards with this press, but Lake Mills has done a really good job without their starting point guard of breaking this pressure as 2 new Golden Bears check into the game. It's Mice and Plath. Lake Mills still sticking to their 2-3 zone. This 2-3 has done some great things against this Bishop Garrigan offense. Garrigan gets the rebound off the missed corner 3. We're going to get a jump ball. It's going to stay here with Garrigan.
Didn't quite box out that near corner guy over here. He, obviously, credit to him. He hustled in and got the offensive rebound.
Lake Mills leads 59-30 with 1:01 left in the third quarter, and Ryan Houston checks back into the game for Caden Obley.
Good D, Deshaun.
Great post defense from Deshaun Lennon as he gets the steal, dishes it to A.J. Raymaker, who almost finishes it over Angelo. And then Angelo gets the huge block against Houston.
Yeah, you saw that one coming after Angelo got back into it.
But you love to see the aggressiveness from Houston, just not backing down from the much taller defender.
Oh,
maybe not
absolutely.
the best decision, but it's good to see at least that mindset is there. There's 36 seconds left in the third quarter here as Lake Mills leads 59-30.
We really don't have one of our true posts in the game, so Deshaun's kind of having to play inside.
Denton Kingland shoots the 3 from the right wing, and it's
a header out of bounds to stay with the Dogs.
Denton was just a little bit short on that 3. Lake Mills is setting up an out-of-bounds play here. See if they can get a clean bucket out of it. Ball's into Hermanson, who kicks it out to Houston. They're just going to try to reset the offense here. Garrigan is back in their man-to-man defense. Lake Mills is in no rush here with 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to try to get a good
pass,
look.
Ryan.
Wide open look for Deshaun from 3, but it's way left. And Ryan Houston gets the board, but is not able to lay it in. Good possession to end the quarter. They just weren't able to get the ball to drop. And Lake Mills leads 59-30 at the conclusion of 3 quarters. We will meet with you guys right after this, after a message from our sponsors.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built right here in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
At Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, banking has never been easier. FTSB offers convenient digital banking services that include mobile deposit, bill pay, downloadable documents, and more. Find it today in the App Store. FTSB also has expertise in ag and commercial businesses, with lenders ready to make your operation succeed. You can bank with confidence and convenience at Farmers Trusted Savings Bank in Buffalo Center, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Visit us online at ftsbbank.bank. Member FDIC.
We are back here to start the fourth quarter here in Lake Mills as the Bulldogs lead 59-30 at the very start of the fourth quarter. Lake Mills is coming out running a set play. Looks like Plath was able to stifle the set play, but he's going to get called for the foul, and he is not happy with that call. He just got a technical. So number 3, Plath, committed the foul, and he was not too happy with the call and draws himself a technical from the refs. And Wyatt Helming is going to shoot the technical free throw.
Is that 5 fouls on him too? Kind of looks like it.
Is it?
I think so.
So he must have had 3 fouls before that, and then with the personal and then the technical gives him 5.
My guess is something was said more than physically done, obviously.
Ryan Houston misses the first free throw. Ryan misses the technical free throw, and Wyatt's going to go and shoot the, or no, Ryan shot the 1-and-1. And Wyatt's shooting the technical free throws.
Either way, not a good showing right there.
Lake Mills is 0 for 2 from the line during this stretch. And make that 1 for 3. Good touch there from Wyatt. This is going to be a good time for Lake Mills to work on their set plays, make sure they know what they're doing, and see if they're able to get good looks out of it. And Denton Kingland looks like he was poked in the eye as he loses the ball. And number 4, Mice, gets the wide open.
Not exactly sure what happened there.
Something
layup. Got him.
Looks like he got poked in the eye and lost the ball. So an easy bucket there for Mice.
And I apologize. I was trying to figure out what happened to Denton, and I forgot to move the camera.
If we had a comment section, they would be absolutely roasting you,
It'd
Chris.
be F's in the chat right now.
F's in the chat, exactly. Lake Mills leads 60-32 with 7:28 left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills tries to get a good look here. Bishop Garrigan's energy here in the fourth quarter on defense looks a lot better than what it was earlier in the game. Wyatt shoots a fadeaway jumper. It's a good look for him, but just couldn't get it to fall.
I think Garrigan just got so blitzed right away. They almost didn't know what hit him so fast, and kind of got in their rhythm a little bit. Plays are doing better, hitting shots.
Mice shoots a 3 from the corner. It's off the mark, and Caleb Bacon fights for the board with 2 other Golden Bears and is able to bring it down. Garrigan back in their man-to-man defense.
Yeah, it was a mismatch right away.
Wyatt had the height advantage down low. Was able to get to his spot and knock in the bank shot. He's up to 9 points. A couple tips there from A.J. Raymaker. Ryan Houston is down on the ground. He's going to get called for a foul there, which I don't necessarily agree with, but you love to see that hustle from Ryan Houston, who has just been everywhere tonight for this Lake Mills defense. Lake Mills still sitting in this 2-3 zone. They've done a great job in it tonight. And Coach Minke, who's known for switching up defenses, hasn't had the need to. That's going to be a jump ball forced by Caleb Bacon. It's going to stay here with Garrigan. When Garrigan has the ball on one side of the floor against this 2-3 zone, Lake Mills is able to almost send another guy, just leaving the backside for a wide open 3, but they're willing to give that up because they want this extra help on Winkle and Schaaf.
Oh, absolutely.
That would have been a really nice finish. That was a tough look for Winkle there. It's the pass ahead to Raymaker, makes the layup.
You know exactly what was going through Caleb's head on that one.
Is it Raymaker's up to 12 points?
He wanted AJ to go off the glass and give him a shot.
That probably would not have been the best idea. I'm glad AJ didn't.
Oh, I'm not saying it was a good idea, but you know Caleb was thinking it.
As Murphy drills the shot on the other end. There is 5:38 left in this ball game, and Lake Mills leads 64-34. Caleb Bacon's trying to put Winkle. And looks like it's going to be a double dribble on Caleb Bacon. As Caleb Bacon was trying to make a move there and trying to kick it out to Deshaun Lennon. Might have grabbed the ball and dribbled it in extra time.
Maybe a little too extra crispy on that one.
Bishop Garrigan's able to get it to the high post to Schaaf. Thought Caleb was able to get the jump ball, but he's going to get called for the foul instead, and that's a second on the evening, and Schaaf's going to go to the line. Schaaf makes the first free throw. He's up to 9 points. Just below half of what he's been averaging thus far this season. He drills the second one, giving him 10. Garrigan's back in man-to-man. They've been switching between that and a 2-3 zone, and a little bit of a 3-2 as well. And Deshaun with a really, really tough finish, and he's going to get bailed out with a foul call there. There's not much room for Deshaun to be able to get it up, but he still took it in strong and was able to force the foul. It's on Angelo Winkle. That's his first foul of the game. Deshaun's going to go to the line here. He's at 20 points, which is his season average. He misses the first, just off the back end. And 3 new Bulldogs check into the game. That's Denton Kingland, Seth Hermanson, and Cade Nobley. They check in for Caleb Bacon, A.J. Raymaker, and Ryan Houston, who, judging by Coach Minke's, going over and talking to him, they might be done for the evening. And Deshaun drills the second one, giving him 21 points on the evening. Deshaun's had a nice all-around game tonight against a very good opponent. Deshaun's going to get called for the foul there. It's a nice pass by Winkle inside over to Schaaf. And Schaaf's going to head to the line for back-to-back possessions.
Hey, if there was any freeze or stall in the stream there, apologize. The internet got a little slow for a sec, so we had to reload it.
The Schaaf misses the first free throw. We're going to get a full timeout here from Bishop Garrigan. Lake Mills leads 65-36 with 4:58 left in the fourth quarter. We will be right back after a couple messages from our sponsors.
Indoor enthusiasts feel relaxed, comfortable, and happy in the great indoors. You can be one too with the perfect air that comes from reliable, groundbreaking Lennox products offered by Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills. Right now you can get $1,350 in rebates, plus payments as low as $132 a month on a new Lennox home comfort system. To rethink your air and learn more, call Young Plumbing and Heating at 641-592-5611 or visit us online at youngplumbingheatinglakemills.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Young Plumbing and Heating of Lake Mills, your local Lennox dealer. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Are you tired of balancing your accounts, waiting for checks to clear? Enjoy the convenience of a free debit card with MBT Bank. With no initial ordering fee or monthly fee, you'll have access to your money 24/7. Use it in person at the store, online, or withdraw cash from any ATM. Debit cards are a safe, secure way to pay directly from your bank account. To order a debit card, give us a call or stop into any MBT Bank location. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
We are back after the full timeout from Bishop Garrigan. The head coach for Garrigan spent a lot of that time out talking to the refs. I'm not sure what it was about, but Schaaf's going to shoot his second free throw here.
I would say I could read his lips, but we all know that's not possible right now.
Schaaf shoots the second free throw, and it is good.
You know what, Zach? Sometime you're going to need to drop and boom goes the dynamite just for a throwback.
Kind of waiting for the right time.
Yep.
Deshaun Lennon with a very nice finish there. Drove baseline, was able to somehow get the ball up on the glass and lay it in. Angelo Winkle almost got that to drop. I don't even know how he got the ball up there, but he's 6'9", long arms, very good jumping ability. Was able to somehow find the angle to get it up, but just couldn't get it to drop. Lake Mills races the other way. Kingland has it in the corner, passes it over to Helming, who's going to shoot the wide-open three. A little bit left, but that's still a good shot that you want Wyatt Helming taking. He's a very capable shooter. Lake Mills leads 67-37 with 4:13 left in the fourth quarter. Deshaun Lennon gets the tip, goes right to Wyatt Helming. Number 15 takes out Wyatt Helming on the steal. That's Murphy. He comes back the other way. Almost gets called for a travel, but Caden Obley is going to get called for the push. That's going to send Murphy to the line here. It's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Murphy. So it's the 9th team foul on Lake Mills. Murphy drills the first one. Number 2, Grand Gannett, is checking in for the shooter, so he does not come in after the first free throw. Murphy makes the second one as well, and Grand Gannett checks in for him. Bishop Garrigan's back into their 2-2-1 press. Ball's over to Denton Kingland. He's very strong with the ball. Faced 3 defenders and was able to hold on to it. Bishop Garrigan's playing man-to-man defense, but they're confused right now. They have 2 guys on 1. Looks like they ended up getting it sorted out. Ball swung back to Wyatt Helming for an open 3. That's a good look. He just needs to keep shooting those. Just can't find the bottom of the net tonight on 3-pointers. Garrigan loses the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Lake Mills going the other way. Lake Mills leads 67-39 with 3:23 left in the fourth quarter. Deshaun Lennon with point guard duties right now with this group. He's going to get a ball screen from Hermanson. He's going to take it to the paint. Nice dump off to Wyatt Helming, who doesn't look like he was ready for it. And he kicks it over to Deshaun for a wide open 3, and he doesn't take it. Gets to the lane, misses the right-handed spinning finish. It's going to be out of bounds on Lake Mills. Garrigan ball. The energy is kind of dropped as this game went on, but you kind of expect that, you know, with limited fans and, you know, a game that has been 25 plus for a while now.
Yeah, hard to keep that insane energy that Lake Mills started out with. Garrigan kind of brought it a little bit after that once they kind of recovered, but it's just been a kind of a slower game energy-wise since then.
Schaaf drills the free throw, and number 11, David Hugo, comes into the game. As they're honoring Deshaun Lennon here for his 1,000-point eclipse tonight for a career. Wyatt gets the and one. He just got raked across the arm as he was driving into the lane. Looked like he was thinking about dunking it, but ended up getting pulled and was still able to finish it. That's number 5 on number 11. That's Goshi. He's going to be fouled out here. It's number 23 checks in for him. That's Fogarty. Very nice finish there from Wyatt. See if he can cap off the three-point play. Lake Mills leads 69-41 with 2:41 left in the fourth quarter, and it's only a matter of time until the subs come into the game. Wyatt misses the free throw, and the rebound goes to Winkle. He's going to bring it up himself. Denton Kingland, David Hugo playing some very aggressive defense at the top of this 2-3 zone, playing with a lot of energy as Schaaf drills the 3. Like we've been saying all game, it's easy to tell why Schaaf has scored a lot of points thus far this year, and he's keeping it rolling here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. He has a very good-looking shot, very confident in what he can do, and he doesn't try to do too much either.
And a nice take there from Denton Kingland's going to force the foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's something you really want to see from the sophomore, who is most known just for his shooting ability. Three new Golden Bears are going to check into the game. Number 10, Grant Hogland. Number 44, Jacob Lira. And number 12, Hollis Bodie. And Antoine Jackson, the senior, checks in for Lake Mills. Denton nails both free throws. Brings the score to 71-44. Lake Mills leads with 2 minutes left in the ball game. I think that was tipped by Antoine Jackson and Seth Hermanson. Jackson comes up with the steal. Some great minutes here from the senior Jackson. Denton was expecting.
Both good ideas.
Yep.
They were just on different wavelengths there.
Caden was cutting to the basket as Denton tried kicking it to him for a corner three. And three more Lake Mills freshmen are heading to the scorer's table as we speak to check in. Lake Mills still in their 2-3 zone with mostly subs, actually with all subs in the game for both teams here. Some great time. There's some great time for the guys, that don't get to see a whole lot of minutes during the game to get some varsity experience.
Especially the really young ones. I mean, it's just different stepping into a varsity game compared to even a JV game.
Very, very good finish there from Denton Kingland in transition, and Coach Kyle Minke's going to get the timeout just to get his subs in. Denton Kingland had a very solid evening with 2 free throws, a three-pointer, and a nice finish in transition as 3 freshmen check into the game. The younger Bacon, that's Logan, Alex Manis, and the younger Helming, that's Lance. Even the subs here are sticking with this 2-3 zone, which has been a recipe for success for Lake Mills tonight as Garrigan tries feeding it into the post into Learer, and they throw it out of bounds. Eli Minke checks in for Alex Manis. Eli Minke is Coach Minke's son, who is a freshman. Excited to see what this freshman class will do in a few years as Eli Minke shoots a deep 3, just barely long.
That's kind of his game. I kind of like Denton. Very good set shooter, obviously a good basketball IQ.
And Caleb Bacon's younger brother, the rebounding machine, Logan Bacon, gets the rebound. Kind of taken after over his older brother, and he drives into the lane and finishes a nice little inside shot as Alex Manis now checks in for Lance Helming.
And if Logan can end up being even half the player, energy-wise and effort-wise that Caleb is, he will be just fine.
Lake Mills leads 75-44 with 23 seconds left in the contest as the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay on Garrigan's end. Now Lance Helming is checking back in for Logan Bacon, who just scored a varsity bucket. Is that his first varsity points, or did he score last game?
I honestly cannot remember.
I'm not sure, but it's got to be close to his first varsity points. There's 18 seconds left here. Lake Mills is still in their 2-3 zone. Garrigan subs are going to try to get a good look to end this game. Antoine Jackson, the senior, is still just playing his heart out there. You love to see it. Antoine Jackson puts in a lot of work for this program, and it definitely doesn't go unnoticed from the fans. The nice drive by number 10 from Garrigan misses, and they're going to count the bucket on the follow from number 44, Lyra. And that's going to do it here in Lake Mills as the Bulldogs take home the convincing 75-46 win. Lake Mills really came out right away with a mission, and that was, to frustrate Angelo Winkle, and I believe it worked right away in the game.
It did. They came out with the same energy they had Saturday night, a very, very good game plan in terms of having active hands, tip passes, not getting easy entry passes down low to Angelo. They took him out of the game right away. They took the whole Garrigan team out of the game right away.
Yeah, the energy that Lake Mills was displaying really just that first quarter that they had really won the game for them right away. It was clear that Lake Mills was here to play, and they really punched Garrigan in the face, and I don't think Garrigan was able to really recover from that.
Hey, speaking of that, your former college football coach, what was his favorite line?
Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face.
That is absolutely true. Everybody's ready to go, think their plan is perfect until something goes wrong, and then you got to adjust. Lake Mills brought the punch tonight and didn't look back.
Yes, exactly. And we just want to get a couple more messages from our sponsors before we end the night, and then we'll kind of recap it and send you guys off.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
Singlestead Hardware in Lake Mills is proud to support the Lake Mills Bulldog teams this season. Singlestead Hardware has anything a home needs, from appliances to extension cords, nails to paint, grills to landscaping. We also have an extensive line of equipment and tools to rent for contractors and bigger do-it-yourself projects. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and until 5 on Saturday. Call 641-592-2800 or see us online at singlesteadhardware.com for anything you need. Singlestead Hardware of Lake Mills.
We're back here to just recap that dominating win by Lake Mills. Coming into this game, I mean, it was the two favorites from the TIC West, probably along with Forest City. You could probably throw them in there. But Lake Mills, this was a statement game tonight. They're telling the rest of the TIC West, hey, like, this is our conference, and you guys got to go through us.
Oh, absolutely. They came out with that passion, even down a starter tonight. Hopefully Bennett can get back soon. And they took Garrigan out of the game right away. There's really no other way to put it. The energy they showed on defense, the effort, the intensity is maybe even a better word we haven't used yet, was unmatched. And they punched him in the mouth from the get-go, and they never looked back.
And as we kind of wrap up, if you guys would like to see or would like to at least listen to us interview a player after the game, we would love to do it, but we just got to ask, Coach Minke, if that's okay after certain games. One of the players came up to us today and gave us that idea. So if that's something you guys would want to see, we're totally open to doing that, but we would need permission from Coach Minke first.
Yeah, we as former players know we do not want to step on Coach Minke's toes, but if that's something maybe in this special year that brings a little more viewership, gets you a little more interacted with some of the players, we can definitely do so. We just got to maybe plan a little ahead. If you'd like to see that, text us if you have our number, maybe add us on Twitter or something, and let us know, and we can get something set up.
And speaking of our Twitters, we might as well shout them out if they want to follow us along or follow along with us when
Absolutely.
we tweet out links and things. My Twitter is @MoneyThrown40.
And mine is @CThrone15.
And that's going to do it here from our third edition of Game by Thrones. The two-headed monster of Garrigan girls dominated tonight and took home the win. And Lake Mills dominated in their own fashion in the boys' game.
Just an all-around team effort. Two good games to watch in terms of how well one of the sides play, and some very talented kids on the floor.
And we will catch you guys, I believe, next week on Monday.
I believe so.
Against Central Springs.
Correct.
Should be two good games for Lake Mills, and we're looking forward to it. So thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you guys next Monday.